Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Collector's Figure Tuesday edition. And with me, as usual, is Blue Tattoo, Michael Elliott, Big Collector. Hello, gentlemen.
So-
Thank you for joining me again this week.
Hello.
How have you all been?
Good. Cool, man.
Good. Yeah.
Nice chill weekend.
Yeah, Memorial Weekend. We had Star Wars Celebration last week. Lots of stuff coming from that. Obi-Wan was this weekend. Stranger Things was this past weekend. What else? We got The Boys coming up on Friday, I think. That starts on Friday, and then
season 3.
Ms. Marvel the next week.
Mhm.
It's a crazy time for shows, that's for sure.
Yeah. You just gotta weed some of them out. I mean, you can't watch everything.
Mm-hmm. Very true. But as we start every show, show and tell. Everybody get anything new this week?
Yeah. Well, actually, I didn't get it new this week. I got it when I went to the collectible show, and this is Todd Mcfarland. It's actually a statue, but it has articulation to it. So
neat.
things like, all right. Although that's the only motion it moves, and then you have the arm. So this was, I think this came out in like 99 or 2000. This is, like I said, this is around the time he started doing. And then, although the legs are stationary, and I wish you would do this with the more current ones, but the articulation in the hip is, you can't see it. It's invisible. And I just really like, you can swivel it around, but you really can't, you can't see it.
Interesting.
And once again, we've talked about this, I've mentioned this before, that I think his stuff is better. His old stuff is better. And I wish he would get back to doing this technique, but I just love everything about her. The face, let me get my hand up here. That's just awesome detail.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah,
Nice.
all the way around. I mean, you know how I like my women dressed in black, tightly clad, and ready to do some damage. So she has found her way in this corner. So this is her place from now on. But tonight she'll be showcased so she can stay up here with me.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was it.
Anyone else? No?
Yeah.
Nothing. I just picked this guy up yesterday.
Unfortunately.
Oh,
Nice.
very good. Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
I just saw him. I was like, yeah, Gremlins 2. That's the smart one that ends up talking.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. Yeah, he's tailored. He's
Yeah.
it's from NECA. He's got his extra set of hands. Comes with other things. I'll unbox it here in a little bit, but that's
Oh,
what I got.
okay. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, fine addition to the other one I have too. They look cool. I don't know where I'm gonna put them, but they're kind of like Deadpool. You can just kind of set them anywhere.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. They're very versatile, so to speak.
But yeah, that's the plan. See that, or you can go with Pennywise.
Big, nothing big.
Hey,
Big, you ain't getting anything.
nope, not
been a
yet.
while. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's coming though. It's on its way.
Nice.
Stuff is
Yeah,
on
same
its
here.
way. Speaking of the Pennywise, did you see the thing on Facebook that Queen posted or InArt?
Mhm.
No,
Yes, sir did.
I try
Yeah.
not to miss these. Well, it had to be today. I don't
I'm pretty
miss
sure it was
stuff.
today.
It had to be.
Yeah.
I don't know how I missed
Yeah.
this.
Yep, they
Oh, I
posted
know.
2 pictures. They posted 2 pictures.
Yeah, I was watching a couple of documentaries, so that took up a lot of viewing time. That's probably why I missed it. I need to see them whenever you get a chance.
Yeah, we'll go to them right now.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I missed them too, so I'm checking them out right now.
It's nothing major.
Really?
No,
Yeah, I mean,
not
it's
really.
Oh, okay.
here.
No biggie, huh?
Nothing huge. I mean, it's
Face looks about the same.
yeah. Let's share it right now.
Better
Well,
have something.
isn't that the point?
Yeah, well, they better have something up their sleeve if they expect to sell it.
This is what they got. Yeah.
Oh,
Looks
well,
like-
they're not giving you a whole lot. Here. Oh, wait a minute, you got more.
No,
pictures.
nope, just two. That's all I teased was 2 pictures.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to try and make it bigger.
Oh, and it's a 6. Oh,
Their third release is what they said.
Now,
So Pennywise is next after Gandalf.
Dang, I wish it was the I wish it was the old
I don't know.
Pennywise.
Yeah, the Tim
Oh,
Curry
is it-
Pennywise would be awesome.
Andre, how's it going?
Andre,
Hey, Andre.
I was trying to see.
What's up, Andre?
It
For
looks
what
like
it's worth, it looks good for what it's worth from here. I mean, at least as a promo, this looks good.
I can't zoom in anymore, but that looks like rooted hair.
It does, yeah. I think that's also what's going to make it a little different. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Hulk strongest there is. What's
Oh,
poppin',
How's it going, man?
Loco. It's you.
Hey Lou,
I didn't even know
welcome
that
to the
was
show.
you. What a
Of course
surprise.
you didn't know. Of course you didn't know. They clearly didn't have my name right here.
Yeah.
Right here.
You sneaky devil, you. What's going on, buddy?
I'm good. I just wanted to pop in and say what's up to everybody. You know, Tuesdays is usually the days I stream with Maz. So he goes on in a few, so I'll be joining him for a little bit, and I'm gonna hop back on over here. And then I'll be getting off because I need coffee. I need some substance.
That's what he said.
This is what I said, not what he said. What I said, because I'm local.
Yeah, you said you'd be getting off.
I do get off.
I know. I'm sure you do. Don't we all?
No, not the way I get off.
And I see you got your mohawk fresh. Looking good, man.
Thank you.
Andre, I don't understand why they are going head-to-head with Hot Toys, especially a figure that they recently released. Seems aggressive.
very aggressive. Yeah. It's,
Well, maybe it was already in. They might have had this planned out 2 years ago.
yeah, true.
Maybe.
See, that's the whole thing. We don't know how long ago they had this in the works. They might
Do
have had
they
this
have
in the
a-
works before.
Do they have a
Go ahead.
statue of Pennywise?
I think that didn't they come out with a stat? I think they did.
Yeah, they did.
I think
Because
they
Yeah.
did.
that seems to be what they're doing is taking all their statues and shrinking them down right now. So
Yep.
it's whatever they have like right now
Yeah.
is they're shrinking it down and then sending it out. That's what seems to be what they're
I
doing right now.
cannot wait to see how much this costs. I can't wait.
I'm curious what it's going to come with. I'm real
Oh.
curious what it's going to come with.
You know what? I'm really
Yeah.
curious if I should just go buy this guy right now from Hot Toys and just wait and see the pandemic happen with other figures.
This is
So
not Hot
definitely-
Toys. This is Queen.
I know it's Queen. I know, I'm just saying it's like because once they show it, they're gonna be like this. Oh, this is gonna be hot, and then once this drops
Yeah.
and they get it, and it's not as posable as Hot Toys version.
Mm-hmm.
People are gonna,
Ooh.
start coming in with the pitchforks and the fire and like, get them!
Yeah.
They overcharged
Mhm.
us.
No way. No way. That would not be a smart move at all if they didn't have him articulated.
In Geeking Out, we had I think it was his name is John. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think his
Mhm.
name is John. He's the one who does all the translating and comes on the live streams and speak to everybody. And most of the people have the same questions, which we all
Ridiculous.
do. We all do, but
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
exactly. And
Well, I would.
he really doesn't get to. He doesn't have the information that we are looking for. So
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it's the runaround. That's what I call it, the runaround. Because if you're there to communicate with everybody, it's not really a communication if you really don't have the answers.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
And
more.
that's one reason why I haven't ever reached out to him, is because there's so many other people already reaching out to him, and two, he probably doesn't have the questions or the answers to the questions that I personally have.
Well,
like the art side of it. That's what I want.
That is why you need to talk to him, because you're coming into the industry. Your questions, at least you probably given questions I haven't heard 20 million times.
I don't know.
Reach out, man. Go ahead and do
I don't
it.
know.
Bro.
Maybe one day.
Listen, I came at him from an engineer standpoint as far as the build of the figures.
Yeah.
Each figure is going to have its own body, and not all of them are going to have specific ranges of motion.
Yep.
They're trying to have as seamless as possible bodies for figures that are fully clothed.
Mhm.
That doesn't make any sense to me. So either he misrepresented that or he misspoke, because things do get lost in translation. Especially if you're speaking one language and you translate into another language, and then there's the cultural differences on top of that. I get it. Things could get lost as far as verbally. But if your figure is coming off like, I'm sorry, Mike, as a Todd McFarland 90s toy, and it just looks good on the outside, but it can't pose for squat. It can't pose for squat. Is it really a figure or is it a statue?
Well, it depends on what you get. Now, this is a statue that is posable.
It's a Stigger.
It's a figure.
The Stigger. That behemoth behind me. That, what did I say? That thing was like 14 inches tall. That monster is posable too. Well, so what's the point?
Proper range of motion. Let me say that. Proper range of motion. Because
what's proper?
What's proper? I want to know, do you have a cut on your bicep that goes all the way 360? No.
I do, but the figures don't. No, I know what I'm playing with you. Yeah, he's laughing. You thinking? No, but I understand what you're saying. No.
Yeah.
No. I'm not even here to argue figures, because I'm buying figures that are actually posable figures.
You are.
These are just nice pieces to accent other pieces. But it's not like I'm just going to start buying, figures or stigures, as you call them. Yeah, once in a while, but. Well, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm finding?
I get you. Because there's a difference between figurine, right? Which is a figure, and then action figure. Because
exactly.
An action figure, you can change it into specific action poses, right? And it's not singular to just that one specific. You get what I'm saying?
And it's going to have several points of articulation over, other quote unquote figures, so to speak.
Yep, that's right. Kenobi did figure them out. Yep. Hold on.
Yeah, but and the other thing that I think that he shouldn't be doing is coming around this often. That parade that he did a couple of weeks ago, last week or whatever it was, I wouldn't have done that many shows. I just wouldn't have done it. But one of the things that I am seeing here is that this is truly separating the men from the boys, because I tell you this, there are some in the community, when they saw $500 for Gandalf, say okay, and they didn't flinch. They don't flinch. And then there's some that are just up in arms and they're losing all their wherewithal. That's only because you're trying to be in an arena you shouldn't be in. This is not. Maybe it's not for you, and if it's not for you, don't have to put it down. Just say, hey, listen, I'm going to stay in this lane. This is where I'm comfortable at. Mm-hmm. But it just to bash a company, and I'm not saying that the company is being 100% honest. I'm not saying trust John. I'm saying, don't beat up on something that is out of your reach, that is not obtainable to you. And just because it's not obtainable to you doesn't mean that you have to have criticism for it.
Well,
Stay in
here's the
your
thing,
lane.
John. Here's the thing, Mike. It's not that it's untameable to you. It's untameable to nobody because they haven't produced anything yet.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about anything that they've got going specifically. I'm just saying that the company as a whole has always been an elite company. They're not coming in here. They never came in here and said, "Hey, we're automatically going to price our stuff so that the folks who can afford it, the least can afford it." They never said that.
Oh no,
So-
no. They said word for word
Competitively.
competitive pricing.
Competitive prices.
That means
Competitive price.
close to or around the same price. That's nowhere near the same price. Not even their Joker was near the same.
Well,
price.
yes,
They're
they're very
aftermarket.
no, they're very
prices.
close. They're very close to the price. The only problem is it doesn't have the number of accessories going to it. Because if you look at some of the stuff coming out in Hot Toys, you're getting pretty close to everything, averaging around 300 to 350. Now they damn near touching $400. So that by the time you get it, it'll probably be 500. So you understand what I'm saying? The disparity is the gap is closing.
Yeah.
Now,
Gap is
and then
closing.
we don't know. I just got this one more thing, Loco. Now I'm gonna let you
I
get
got you. I hear you. I hear you.
Let's
I was
just
having interference.
no problem. Let's just see where their pricing goes. Because if they turn around and throw out something for $350, nobody should be crying, right?
Mhm.
Because Hot Toys has just thrown out a ton of Star Wars stuff for $350 or more, and I know some have vehicles and stuff, all that stuff. Bottom line is the disparity is closing up.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And so patience, see how everything pans out, and go from there. But I think John made a very big mistake last week, because when you're being hit at both ends, pro and con, no, he needed to go into a corner, spit in the bucket, get some smelling salts, and come back out, because he got his butt beat.
Put some Vaseline on the face.
Yeah,
It's just a shame that he's the only one that speaks English, good enough English to do interviews. Anyways.
Yeah. But I thought that his last outing was kind of a weak outing. But that's the way it is. He knew the job was dangerous when he took it.
Yeah, but he's a salesman. He's not an engineer. He's not an engineer. He knows of the properties, but he doesn't know what's going on inside the works. You know what I mean? He's just there to be the face, and the face that gets punched, like you were saying earlier, right?
Yeah.
So now let's go back to pricing. Yes, we've seen the steady climb, and it's only after the whole vid situation where things started to double up and get a little bit more intense. But you also got to remember, Hot Toys did get backing from the government to stay afloat. This is why the increase is happening. It has nothing to do with the artistry. People are getting it conflated with the artistry. No. They're trying to back up their dividends for taxes, whatever they're paying for in their own country. Because if they got a bailout, right?
Mm-hmm.
How much of that do they have to put back, with tax?
Right.
Oh yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's
yeah.
like they're doing that, but they're also trying to give us a little bit more, just a little bit, or at least equivalent to what we got with the masses stuff. It's just certain figures undercut us, like Yelena. And the reason why I bring her up, she got tons of hands, very little accessories, and pretty face.
Right.
Okay, like
Absolutely.
But with that being said, we got something that's in front of us right now, which is Venom, a $400 figure.
Mm-hmm.
Majority seamless, and if done in the proper lighting, could look like straight out of the film. You don't really notice the seam lines if you angle it properly and get the right shots in. And this figure right here fits the bill and is bigger than a normal figure, so I see the price point in that, right? You got a whole boat and hair. If I wanted to play with hair, I'll just buy Barbies with my daughter and just play around with that and stuff like that. It's different when it's like And I'm just saying that being sarcastic, you know what I mean? But like,
Sure.
I wouldn't mind to get a Joker, you know what I mean? Because it looks like one-to-one representation. But is $400 worth the one-to-one representation on a figure that's a little bit smaller? I don't know. You have to, determine that for yourself. Remember, everybody's taste is different.
Right,
Everyone's wallet is different sized for different
Mm-hmm.
price. But if you play with your figures enough to pose them, take pictures of it, or you like setting up your display and stuff like that, maybe InArts ain't for you. Maybe. Because they said they're looking at quality representation for what they see on screen, not necessarily a figure. They say, oh no, they'll have articulation. Oh no, we're going to try to make it as seamless as possible. So does that mean single jointed knees? Because I asked all these questions about the articulation engineering on the figure, and the only thing he could tell me is magnetic this and magnetic that. Remember the pose that I did on Pose Wars with a Scarlet Spider, and I had him doing a hollow back, which is basically a handstand with an arch.
Yep.
You can't do that with magnetic hands. So if they did a Spider-Man and had magnetic hands, forget those handstand poses and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to use a crotch grabber and stuff like that.
Right.
Constantly, which we already know damages the suits. And since they don't do crotch grabbers, they do magnetic bases. Have fun.
Right.
And Hot Toys Pennywise was like $280 something, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And now you got to figure price is going up about $50. Today they would price them about $350.
350. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
about, yeah, $350 maybe
With
the
what?
base- with the base.
With what? With what?
And that
the
is
Hot
not
Toys
with
thing.
rooted hair.
That's
Nope, that's all sculpted.
Right.
So yeah, he'd be about $350 today, and then with InArts tailoring and rooted hair, that's probably another $50. $50 to $75.
Yeah, that'd be my guess too. About
But then you
400
got to
bucks.
figure. Then you got to figure. Well, what are their accessories going to be as opposed to Hot
Right.
Toys accessories? And then that could be another 50 to 100, depending upon
I
what.
want.
And is
Bring
there
it
going to
to
be another head sculpt?
Yeah.
There
Like-
you go.
like Hot Toys.
I want somebody to do what NECA did. NECA's Pennywise. Do you see all his head
Oh,
sculpts that he has?
Dude,
Oh,
I
that's
saw it.
crazy.
Ultimate.
Could you imagine what that?
I don't
I
buy
almost
horror.
picked him up. I almost picked him up because of all those head sculpts that he's got.
I don't buy horror, but
There's
when
like
yeah.
there's like 10 of them. 10
I don't
different
buy
heads.
horror, but when I saw it too. I could have bought
Mhm.
it, but I don't buy horror. But I was like, look at this.
Mhm.
But see, I've been buying NECA recently anyway. I like NECA.
Mhm.
I've become
Yeah,
a
me
NECA
too.
fan.
Yeah, they're
Same
good.
here.
I mean, their
I've always bought
articulation ain't the best in the world, but I don't know, man. I'm been very satisfied with what I've picked up recently.
Yeah, they represent the characters pretty well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. I've always bought NECA, and their engineering came from a McFarland style of articulation because
There
that's
you
what
go.
they do. That's what they knew. But then they started upgrading. So we're already at like the 3.0s, which is the ultimates. And that's a perfect example right there. Gremlins. Gremlins articulation has been steady, and they haven't really changed much, but they've been improving on the quality that they've been putting into the joints. But if you know NECA, you know the history with the company, you already know you got to preheat these and unstick some of these joints.
Oh
And
boy.
this is a common thing. But if this is a regularly known thing for people who do buy NECA and are constantly in it, and people who are just now getting into it already know, heat up your figures. First thing you do when you open your box, heat up your figures. Why does everybody say that? You know what? Let me see. Snap. Now I see why they say heat up your figures.
Mhm.
So they go,
Yeah.
they replace it, and then do it again, and just, all right, let me put this shit in boiling water and just, you get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like NECA has been hitting the game hard with their nostalgia, and they've been hitting the game hard with reissues as far as making it available for everybody and not kind of paint them in the corner where it's like, okay, people are asking this, we're gonna have to go back to the factory, find these molds and blah 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 blah. Not everything's set up. They strategically have a order of how they're gonna do stuff. And then the new stuff comes out, so it's like, okay, what prioritizes what? When do we come back to go get this? Think of Queen Alien, right? We got 3 Queen Aliens. We got the red version, which is a different sculpt in the face, but everything else is the same. You have the blue version, which was the first version. Then you have the second version, which is the brown version. So, you know, they try to improve, but if it's not broken, they don't fix it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And literally, if it's broken, don't fix it. You just buy another one. You just switch it up. And it's the same. It goes for Hot Toys. Oh, I got this broken. Sideshow. Okay, new body, new arm, something. And it's no different. You know, it happens. It's toys. Nothing's made perfect. But what's going to happen when InArts starts giving their stuff out? Because remember, we keep saying Queen Studios.
You're right.
It is InArts. It's InArts. So InArts is its own little, you know, small project that's been, you know, in development for 5 years. And this is the first we're getting mini statue figurines, posable statues, figures, whatever you want to call it. You know, finger at you. That's what I see. Finger at you.
Finger at you.
Yo, finger at you. You know what I mean? But I'll wait until the Joker comes out before I make a decisive decision. Because
it's all going to rely on that.
Pumping. I'm like, you guys are going to give us a 3D window again, and then we have to wait, and then this and that. Yeah, you guys sell out quick. Okay, I know you guys sell out quick for a statue company. Stop comparing yourself from statues to figures. They're not the same thing. Yeah. They're not.
Game.
But I got to go see Maz before he starts getting mad because he got nobody to pick on because I'm going to pick on him. I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him with his lights.
All right, buddy.
I'll be back to lay the smack. And Big Collector, what's up, man? You've been very quiet. You good?
Oh, yeah. I'm good.
Right,
that was the other side. Oh.
All right, Lou.
I'm looking at you.
I'm in my left and my right.
You guys.
All right, brother.
All right, peace. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Do the thing. Do the thing.
He knows what he's talking about, people. He knows what he's talking about.
Of course I do. Of course. Listen to the crazy guy. The world's crazy.
El Loco.
I'm with
Loco.
There's a reason why I'm married.
Ooh.
There's a reason why I have kids, and there's a reason why I have toys. It's magic.
Someone get the crazy man out of here.
I'll be back. I'll catch you guys. Peace.
Right,
Peace.
See you.
Yeah, and one other thing, so that we can move it along, and I know what you want to move up. Just one other thing. There's a reason why Hot Toys has been like literally diarrhea of 6 figures, 6 scale figures over the last few weeks. What they're trying to do is flood the market with so much Star Wars that there won't be any money to buy anybody else's stuff.
Very
I'm
true.
telling you, this is a part of their strategy.
Yeah, it's tactic. Yeah.
Because if
I agree with that.
Everybody has said, or at least I've heard some people say, or at least some of the folks who've been around doing this for at least 4 or 5 years, they've never seen Hot Toys deliver this many figures ever this quickly.
Yeah, well,
isn't it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence that there's competition on the horizon? They're doing this so that those real diehard Star Wars guys say, "Listen, I can't afford any of the InArt stuff anyway. I got all of the Star Wars stuff."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Smart move. Smart move.
They were so behind anyway. They've never been this behind, and they had to get bailed out to get these figures out. So,
yeah.
And like I said, they're pumping them out like this because they have so many to do. So they'll probably put out another upcoming figure list.
Yeah.
Then push them out real quick.
Yeah, I need them to so I can budget better.
Well, once again, they saturate that market. Oh, fellas, something's gonna happen eventually. I found another a 6 scale figure.
Uh-oh.
And it's in my price range.
Nice.
And I couldn't believe when I saw it. And now I'm really frustrated. I've got 3. Is it 3 or 4? I think 4, just rotating around, waiting for me to grab something. it's all pending on that Harrison Ford. But see, I got a feeling that Harrison Ford, if it doesn't pop up, I'm going to lose out on some of these other ones I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Man, and I couldn't believe this one that I saw today. I went, "Are you kidding me?" Because I just saw it. It was a figure that was released, and I think it was like 200 and something bucks, and this place I found is $120 something, and I'm like, "Oh my God." I almost pulled the trigger on it today, but I really want that Harrison Ford, man. But man,
What figure was it?
I can't tell you.
No.
Somebody gonna snatch it, bro.
All right.
I swear to.
All right. Get on it.
If I showed it to you, you'd go, Michael, you should jump on it. That's why I'm not showing you.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If it's $120,
I can't.
You got no shipping.
I can't tell you. But I don't know who's going to hear this or see this, and they might go and snatch that sucker. So I can't.
Oh.
Well, here's a perfect example right here of something going. Look at us. It's a 165.
This guy's shipping.
Yeah. Yeah. Still gonna buy that freaking Rorschach too.
That's one of. Well, you already know that's one of the ones I want.
Yep.
But see, Harrison Ford is at the top, and then Rorschach,
For
then
sure.
Rorschach, and then this other one that I can't mention.
Yeah. Well, give the present toys a little time. They said they'll re-release it, so hopefully, because then you'll get one, I'll get one this time, and
then I'll get one this time.
Oh man, we'll all be friggin' happy.
Big, you got one? You getting one? You got
and
one?
Big. I don't know, Big. Are you into Indiana Jones?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not a huge fan, but yeah, I've seen all the movies. Yeah.
Would you get that figure that was going around about a month ago that sold out? It comes with a real leather jacket, and the head sculpt is outstanding. And I mean, 1/6 corner had it for $130. Sucker was in my basket, and they found out they ran out, and they sent me that notification saying we had to cancel. Oh man, it was in my basket. All right, what did this come out at originally? What was the price on it?
$165.
Oh, that was okay.
Some sites had it to like 2 something, but I think this is Toys Wonderland or Comic Sanctorum. They always had it at 165, which is a good price. So
now, why did you bring this up, Beam? Where'd Beam go?
Oh, we had to step away for a minute.
Hey, hey, Blue. Did you see what else just got released today? Or was it yesterday? The Homelander.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Oof. Who was it by?
Star Ace.
Star Ace.
Yep, Star Ace.
Yeah.
Ace.
How does it look?
It doesn't look good.
I haven't seen the Homelander that did. They all look stupid.
Yeah.
They can't get the bodies right at all. The
light up eyes are in the wrong spot, and they didn't paint them red like they should have. So
I don't know what bodies they're using. The bodies are horrible.
It looks like he was kind of tired.
Yeah, it's not good.
Oh, by the way, guys, the place that I found that I was telling you guys last week, they had that sale. They had a bunch of Iron Man stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let the public know. I try and keep stuff kind of secret, so it's called Underground Toys. I don't know if you probably already heard of it. Have you heard of Underground?
Oh, I think you mentioned it before. Yeah.
No, I just mentioned it. I didn't tell you guys last week. I couldn't remember the name of it because remember we were talking to Iron Logan, and I said I had found this place that had all of these figures on sale. Well, I went back to check my bookmarks. It's called Underground Toys, and they got tons of Iron Men, of all different types of Iron Men there. The sale is over, unfortunately, but you might want to, maybe this. I can't remember whose stream I was watching. They brought this up. They really had a field day with it. Because this guy right here looks nothing like the guy. I mean, not even close.
Look like Newman.
Not even close.
No, Iron Studios are not great on head sculpts
No kidding.
I mean, at 1/10, you
1/10. Yeah.
they've done a good job on a couple of them, but they're not the
Dude,
best.
I could do better than that. Kidding me?
Yeah, zoom in on that.
Can't zoom in on these. Well, I suppose you can.
Just the head one. Yeah. Maybe again. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
come on, man.
I think
Because,
he's a little unrecognizable because he doesn't have his glasses on.
Maybe.
But because people are sometimes when they don't have their glasses on, they're like, "There's something different about you."
Oh.
Well, okay.
I mean, it's
Okay.
not. I don't know. I can't if I saw it from a different angle, but this is the only angle that they're showing it from,
That's true.
and the
I mean,
only the only angle that they actually show it from.
Yeah, it looks good enough for
Oh wait,
what it is and how small it is. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Oh no, it's a damn shame to me.
But
it kind of looks like Doc.
Alfred Molina?
Somebody else too.
It does look a little like Alfred Molina right there.
It does look like a little bit like him a bit. Somebody else, and I can't think of his name, but kind of reminds me of Artie Lang a little bit too.
Yeah, I could see their gripes about it not looking that way. And then there's an actual photo of him right there. So.
I mean, well, even if I was like really into Jurassic Park,
I'm
not sure I care about this.
It's 10th scale.
Yeah.
It was a good scene. That's what
Yeah.
the bad guy. The bad guy getting his comeuppance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool representation. Iron Studios does a really good job of sceneries and stuff like that. And like I said, they're not good on head sculpts, but they do a pretty cool job.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind picking this guy up too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. When I was surfing around, I saw that as well, and I said to myself, I'm not a big, No, I wouldn't get a Joker figure. I mean, I got a 6 scale and a 6 inch, and I'm fine with that. But when I saw it, I went, "Wow, that's just pretty inexpensive."
Yep.
This is extremely inexpensive. Look at that.
And it ain't bad looking.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you trying to do, Blue? Let's see here. Look bad.
It says heroin on it, so I don't know.
What do you think, Big?
I mean, it's all right, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, she's all right. I'll take
to be
a
honest
bus.
with you, I mean,
Starman. Totally different movie.
Starman.
I don't remember this in Starman.
No.
I don't know.
Starman.
I don't remember this scene in Starman.
I think they were
Man.
trying to do the TV version, but then cut out the midsection of the suit and called it good because it looks like they were trying to go with Melissa Benoist face.
Melissa Benoist?
Benoist.
Who is that?
She was a Supergirl on the CW show.
Oh, yeah. I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
I never watched the show, but I'm familiar with everything that was on the CW.
But she didn't have a suit anything near this, did she?
No.
No.
She had a typical Supergirl suit or whatever it was. I know it was a full body suit. I remember that. I do. Yes, Andre.
Yeah.
Present toys. Indie. Doggone it. Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, I see it happening slowly but surely. It still may be a year off yet. Listen, it's not like I'm gonna all of a sudden. Okay, I'm 6 scale now. I'm gonna buy a figure every once in a while. Okay.
You like your female characters.
Oh man, I've been through TB League. They do a bunch of that stuff. I'm very familiar with TB League's work. Chicks galore, Oh man, but I saw. Oh, what did I see? I've been seeing some of these gladiator ones. I'm like, oh boy, I'm a sucker for gladiators and knights, and I'm really looking forward to this Willow series. Let's bring sword and sorcery and all that stuff back. Tired of the superhero stuff. I want to get back into sword and sorcery.
Yeah.
Fantasy, real fantasy.
That was nice. What was about going and seeing Top Gun the other day.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't a comic book superhero movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
refreshing.
you go. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but there's slowly but surely things will trickle down. I'll go, okay, I'll get this one. It's worth it. Yeah, I'll get that one. So it'll be a pick at a time, but it's not going to be like, okay, what did you get this week, Michael? Oh, I got Iron Man Mark V. I got Pennywise, and I got blah blah. No, that ain't happening. What did you? Yeah. What'd you say, Blue?
I said, come on.
Yeah. I mean, I already got. Can you believe it? I would have never thought that Big Collector would be the first one trying to enable me. No pictures of, hey, don't you want this, McFarland? Don't you want that one? No, Big Collector, I don't need your help, pal. No. That was very, very, very sweet of you, Big Collector, to be looking out for. I really appreciate that. And continue to do it, my friend.
I know you want it though.
Yeah, I was close to getting it, but I just changed my mind at the last minute. You know how that is.
Hey man, you got to get it for your diorama that you're making. I'm sure it'll look good with that.
You better believe it. But I'll tell you guys something. These troopers with these vehicles, these are hard. These are awesome, man.
They are.
These are freaking awesome.
They know what they're doing, man.
Oh my goodness. Oh man, that's bad as hell.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And is this the one? One of these has a sidecar that actually can revolve around the friggin'. Did you see that one? Or its sidecar actually can move. They might show it. One of these has a sidecar that is retractable to the speeder. Is it that one?
Yeah.
Could be. It moves out away. It's like some kind of attachable arm.
Oh, with the sidecar. Yeah, I suppose because they have one with just the speeder, and then they have one with
a sidecar, but it has an arm that's attached to it, and you can position it. It's killer.
Nice.
And look at
I've decided to stay away from vehicles. I put my tumbler.
You ain't got any room.
I know.
Where you gonna put?
I put my tumbler back because I have no room. I have no space.
Wait.
Bigger.
What?
Yeah. I put my tumbler back.
I understand. Yeah, that thing's huge.
Just because I have no space.
Yeah.
And I'd have to buy bigger shelving units to have it. So I'd rather stick in the same price range that I need to. Because if I have to go get a bigger shelf, then it's going to be more money. And the price range that I want for my shelving is just like the $250 range. So,
well, they're killing some of the trooper heads in the 6 skill community. A lot of them are going, I love all these troopers, but I can't. I have either have no room or they can't afford the speed or something.
Well, that's why I'm sticking with the rule of only named clones. Like I won't get the clone trooper with bark speeder and sidecar.
It is this whole thing. It's so weird how fractured the Star Wars
That's really cool.
fandom has become. Because there are those who love Star Wars that say, I wouldn't buy a clone trooper if you paid me. It's like some people really hate Clone Wars and the clone series and stuff.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Oh, man.
It's weird. Yeah.
I've got to pass on these. I have the DeLorean coming. That's my limit. Yeah.
I know that's right.
That's right. They're expensive on
They are.
space.
Yeah.
Like I wanted the Ecto 1 too, the from Afterlife, but
Oh yeah, that
cost and space I don't have. You know?
Yeah.
You gotta draw the line somewhere when you can.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you have to, anyways. Yeah. We can't collect them all. As nice as that sounds and would be, Can't get it all.
No.
This guy's really cool.
This
Yep.
is sweet, man. These are sweet.
Mhm.
And I'm not hardcore into clones, but
Back to the picture.
those three.
Back one.
Go back one.
Yeah. Oh, they got that clear base there.
Mm-hmm.
Clear.
Yeah, that connects to the dynamic stand.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right here.
Like okay, I would get all three clones on their speeders, and then that would be all the clone stuff. I wouldn't buy like a whole army of clones and stuff. If I had the room and the money, that would be my representation of Star Wars clones. I wouldn't buy any more clones. That'd be enough. Wouldn't need anything else.
That's interesting.
Oh yeah. There it is.
I mean, that's just for me. It's not like, I don't have to have every 501st. I don't have, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to have a short. I don't have to have every kind of trooper and stuff. Just representation.
Yep.
Well, yeah. If I'm gonna get, man, I'm gonna need a lot of freaking points. That's for sure.
Oh wait, now what? So Blue, are you considering vehicles?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this
Yeah, I'm getting the tumbler.
Ooh.
I still need to get that bat pod because I want to build a shelf. Like,
okay.
And
it's gonna be like all vehicles.
Well, it's
That'd
gonna
be
be
sweet.
vehicles and figures.
That'd be sweet.
I know. I saw Kenobi. He's gonna have a whole Maji case dedicated to the vehicles. Make it look like a garage.
Oh, yeah.
That's a cool idea.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep, that'd be a great idea.
But yeah, when I get that shelf, it'll be vehicles and figures and I mean, unless I get another shelf and just decide to move all the vehicles away. But I mean, having them on the vehicles, I mean, that'd be awesome.
So are you doing all of these vehicles and the troopers too?
I'm gonna try. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I just can't afford the Ecto one. That's.
I wish it'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's too much money.
Yeah.
Andre, the clones look amazing on the shelf. Just got my Ahsoka last week too. Hot Toys did a great job with them. I find this space out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
And Funky Cold Santa.
Funky Cold Santa.
Hell yeah. Welcome, Funky Cold Santa.
Yeah, good evening, Funky.
Thanks for coming in. This is the one I will be getting though.
What is that?
Commander Apple.
Yep.
Ooh.
Named trooper. That's
Wait a minute.
that's
Now
what I
you're getting
decided to go with.
Commander Apple, but you're not
Yes.
getting the speeder though, right? You're getting.
If he comes with a speeder, then yeah, I gotta get him because I told myself only named clones.
Oh, okay. So only named clones doesn't mean that no vehicles at all.
Right.
All right.
So-
All right. So you got to find room for this one, huh?
Yes, I do.
What if this keeps happening repeatedly? Then what do you got to do?
I don't know.
You know when
I'll
you
jump
know
off that bridge when I come to it.
when you So you start moving that goalpost, pal.
But
And
the plan is
I
more
tell you-
Maji cases anyways, so I
Those
just gotta figure that
the
out.
kicks for the extra points get harder and harder.
But yeah, he's just cool looking.
Yeah, he is. He's badass.
Yeah.
I want to say that there was, I think it was this trooper that he's supposed to have like an arrow on his head pointing
Okay.
down, or at least a triangle right here,
Right.
but it's not there on this one. If I remember, see that this guy would be cool too, the one with the chicken walker.
Yeah, look at that helmet.
That looks
Yeah.
amazing.
That's unique.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's got like a visor, it's like a ball cap kind of
Yeah.
brim.
It's got these things coming down too.
Oh yeah, mutton flaps.
Yeah.
Mutton chops.
Yeah, mutton chops.
Mutton chops. Excuse
But
me.
yeah, they haven't announced that one yet. They showed it, but they haven't announced it yet.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. That guy's huge.
Yep. Definitely need a Maji case for that guy. Or just your default shelf.
Mhm.
But with Commander, he was with Bail Organa, so people are speculating that they might make a Bail Organa figure. That'd be cool. I'll take a Jimmy Smith's figure.
Well, yeah, he was in Obi-Wan, so we never know.
Was he?
I have to sleep with late here. I'll keep the stream running to listen to you fellas, though.
Oh, thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Well, have a good night.
Sleep well.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
That's cool. We're gonna put him to sleep. Well, hang in there, buddy, while you're laying there, because when we start talking
Play some
about,
lo-fi.
there you go. When we start playing, when we start talking about Obi-Wan Kenobi, you might want to listen out for that.
But these ones, yeah, these guys were announced from Hot Toys. Oh, what else? And then blogger photos for Taskmaster. Thank you.
You getting that big, Taskmaster?
Yeah, I gotta get
Right.
that. Gotta get that.
Yeah.
Got to.
I'm still debating whether or not I'm
They
gonna pick her up.
Yeah. They said the shield was supposed to be like a kind of like a metalish, like her armor is.
Right.
And I think they're actually right.
It is.
Oh, that is
Yeah,
dull.
it's a gray.
Yeah, it's just like a matte gray.
Yeah, they cheapened out on that
Did
accessory.
they really?
And the sword. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, damn.
It's flat gray. It's weird. Like, why wouldn't you at least paint it metallic? Give it a shine.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm.
It just looks cheap.
Or at least
This ain't
gloss,
does.
something.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, this ain't Marvel Legends. Why are you giving us cheap ass?
Yeah.
Like I said, even the sword is that flat gray, and that's cheap as hell.
I'm gonna get this figure, but it'll be later on. And I have a 6 scale skulls, and I'm gonna try to put that on there. See how that looks. Towards a real skull, like the comic book.
Yeah.
Nice.
It looks more like a skull compared to what this one does. This mask does. Yeah. See how it looks. Yeah, but I don't know when I'm gonna get it. It'll be down the line a little bit more. But
Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait till it's discounted a little bit.
I have a Mark V to get, so I will wait.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. Not official, but he's there.
Yeah.
Despite a disappointing character, it's still a cool figure. Still,
Mhm.
I dig the helmet face hook up. It's cool.
I guess they didn't do a head sculpt of the girl. What's her name?
What do they want for this? Like, what was it? 230, 240? What do they want for that?
Or something like that.
yeah, around that price. Yeah, I think so.
250? Was it 250?
Looks like-
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think it's terribly expensive,
I
but
think it's 260.
260?
it's
It's
too
got
much.
a lot of
It may be
crap.
lower. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a whole bunch of different fabric, and I mean, it's soft. I mean, it's very detailed.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
it'll
it
look
worth-
really good
is
next
it worth-
to.
Is it worth 260 though?
No.
No.
Probably not.
But what choice do you have?
I got points.
Here you go.
Cool looking figure, but with Marvel Legends accessories.
Mhm.
That's interesting too, because on a couple of occasions recently, Hot Toys has done things that it almost looks like glorified Legends kind of thing. A lot of people think that the Moon Knight figure looks like a glorified. It looks like it to me. It's like a giant Marvel Legend.
It should be fabric, and I mean, like just glued on fabric or something wrapped the way it looks more real.
Yeah.
Like they cheapened down, it looks like, and because the fabric doesn't match the rest of the body, the painted, sculpted stuff. So yeah, they need to rethink their inks on that.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, remember I was telling you that if I would ever venture into statues, I'd get that black bolt.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't know what site you're on, Beam, but the one I saw actually, because I know he had a switchable head. It's an
I just did a
XM.
Google search.
It's an XM. It's by XM.
Okay.
That black bolt. Yeah, because I went to their page and it's got more pictures. He's got two. I guess he's got a removable head. You can put a different one on, one where he's actually screaming.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's killer, man. That would be my first statue if I were able to. Well, that's not going. I'm not doing it. I don't want.
How much was that?
Statues. Oh my God, it was a grand something. It's like 11.
Yeah.
But it would be the first one I got if I were able to. But heck, on average, those suckers are like a grand.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought about getting a statue, but like it'd probably just be the one, just as like a centerpiece.
Yeah, But to collect them,
yeah, that's like it's like a Hulkbuster. I can't.
Doesn't
afford
interest me. It just doesn't interest me.
Yeah.
Now here's another. It's so crazy about these. And maybe it's just that it's generational thing too. Maybe because some people in the community grew up on, the clones and stuff, and now into the Bad Batch. Because there's a lot of old schoolers that it's just they don't care for the High Republic or none of that stuff. Weird.
That's the only thing I'm not interested in is the High Republic until they actually show something worth.
Yeah.
Worth it,
Getting you excited for?
Yeah. I haven't seen anything in that that's.
Well, we know there's a record coming.
Yep.
Crosshair. I don't think we've seen.
How many you got? How many of these Bad Batch? Okay, this is going to be the first release, right? You guys getting all of them? All of the guys?
Yeah.
I'm still debating whether or not I
How
want
many?
them.
There's 5 altogether?
There's 5.
They're named clones, man.
They are named
Yeah,
clones.
dude.
That's
Dude,
true.
Dude, there you go.
I'll
Move
probably get
that
them.
goalpost.
And they did announce season 2. There's a trailer out. That looks pretty good.
All right. Well, listen, Beam, whatever excuses you need to make, it's fine. Don't worry about it, buddy. We're right behind you.
Yeah.
We want to help you spend your money.
They're named clones. We'll see.
Man.
I wasn't crazy about the show, so
No.
I'm still on the fence. about these
I
guys.
hear about. Some people.
Yeah, if they would have shortened it like 5-6 episodes, it would have been
True.
great. It's like Clone Wars.
A little bit more exciting. Yeah.
It had just way too much filler.
Here we go.
And
You guys are making the segue into Obi-Wan very easy. Making that segue so much easier.
Yep.
Yeah, the Bad Batch.
It was a good show overall, just like Clone Wars. It just
So.
filler.
So,
Too much filler.
yeah, these guys.
Oh yeah,
That's sweet, man.
gotta get 2 of those guys.
See, I do it just on the look of it,
Oh yeah, this guy's already ordered.
Once again, I don't have to have a real attachment to a figure. It's just about the aesthetics for me. If it looks cool enough,
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, unless it's a figure or something I just absolutely detest, then I probably wouldn't get it. But I don't have to know anything about a clone trooper. I don't I don't know this from Adam, but I dig it.
Yeah, a Chrome Trooper. That's awesome.
Killer, man.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Great next to my Phasma.
Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah.
I gotta get 2 because I got the 2 different helmets.
Mhm.
Okay.
Phase 1, Phase 2. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I really dig that helmet design. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, look at that gun.
Man, these Chrome Troopers look killer.
Mhm.
Now, what are these? Did they price these out yet?
Yeah, they're
He
about
was-
50 to 280, I think, somewhere in there.
250 to 280.
Oh yeah, that guy too.
Mhm. That's the one I really wanted.
Death
Let me see,
Trooper.
I got the Dark Series. I got the Black Series Death Trooper in black.
The black chrome version.
Yeah, gotta get 2 of these guys.
He looks badass.
Oh yeah.
I wish I had a Krennic because I'd put these 2 guys behind Krennic.
They look really good next to Gideon as well.
That is true. But then
Oh, yeah.
as soon as the Dark Troopers come, then
I know, right?
where these guys go, you know?
I don't know what I do with my Death
Oh,
Trooper.
those are droids.
I don't have any Death Troopers yet, so
Yeah, me either. Yeah.
perfect.
I don't know what I do with my Black Series one. Well, they're somewhere.
Oh. The cool design. I like the light up the pieces on
Mhm.
the chin part. That's pretty cool.
It'd be cool if they did more of like a lightish green to the eyes too, like they did with under the chin.
I
That'd be
agree.
sweet.
That would look.
To match.
You know,
Straight
that'd
up.
have been really easy to do.
Yep.
Yeah. These guys
Yeah,
are
what
due
if-
out this year, so
Mm-hmm.
that's really cool.
Yeah, nice detail on the gun there.
Yeah.
Apparently,
They decided to make this guy. What?
what's that?
I said, so they decided to make this guy shiny and not Taskmaster's shield.
They should
They
have
put the black chrome on this. They put it all on this instead.
Yeah, a little buff job.
all the
They ran out black chroming this guy.
And apparently, in person, he looks more black, shiny than this gray version. Or
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Can't wait for these guys to come. That'd be great.
mm-hmm.
Nice additions. Anybody else pre-order them or get a chance to pre-order them before?
No, I'm just kidding.
It's like I know you did. Don't lie.
Wouldn't it be funny if I was secretly ordering a bunch of stuff and then I did a tour of my room? I got a bunch of clone troopers, all kinds of crap.
There's just a
Pennywise.
huge.
I got
there's
a
whole
Pennywise
different
in the
wall.
Damn it, Michael's
Full
got
of
a Pennywise in the corner. Holy. Be great.
Yep. Be shocked.
It's shocking. That's right. Shock myself. Put a blowtorch in that Pennywise. Bet you get 1,000 subs if I put a blowtorch to a Pennywise on your stream.
Yeah. Spend all that money just to blow it up.
Oh, I love it.
Destroy it.
It'd be well worth it.
You know, there was actually a video, and this guy took a Hot Toys a War Machine figure, and he did like a battle damage video, but instead he used a hammer and all these kinds of tools and just banged at it. I said, "There you go, battle damage."
Oh my god.
There
Yeah.
you go.
They just wanted to be like Harrison Ford.
Yeah, they just want to twist it, and, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that broke my heart.
Yeah. I don't ever want to watch that. Like,
I know, and as much as Hank could be kind of a jerk, he's still probably my all-time favorite. Well, he's definitely my favorite Star Wars character for sure.
Yeah. Oh, and there he is.
Yep. The man of the hour.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I was like, by Saturday, I was done. I couldn't watch any more of these streams. Everybody was showing the same. I was just burned out on Star Wars by Saturday. Everybody would come up with a stream. I said, I can skip this one because I just know what everybody's.
Yeah.
See, this is the battle droid I want right here.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the stat, but the battle droid. Just a super battle droid.
That is the most bizarre design. The super battle droid. That is a bizarre design.
Yeah, and if they want to say it's from Attack of the Clones, they need to change that midsection and a couple other things. Because in Attack of the Clones, they had like little ab parts going up.
Yeah,
I guess for articulation.
When I look at it, I mean, I know it's a battle. I mean, it just doesn't look like something you go into battle with. You know, it's weird.
Right? Yeah.
I don't know.
It looks
if you
more
ever
like
guys
it'd be
seen
like. Oh, go ahead.
I don't know if you guys seen the movie Lost in Space, but it kind of looks like there was this droid that this little boy would carry around. It was like a big droid and it kind of looks like him. I can't remember like the name of the robot, but
Are you talking now? Are you talking about the movie that came out, or are you talking about the series that came out a few years ago? Because there was a movie.
I'm talking about the movie Lost in Space.
What did you think of it?
I actually thought it was pretty cool.
Me too.
Like I watched it. Yeah.
I enjoyed it very much. I thought they did a really good job of updating it. Yeah, I enjoyed it very much. I wish they would have done it. Go ahead.
The only part I didn't like is when that guy with the linky, I don't know what the heck he looked like. This spider guy at the end with the black cloak. Oh my God.
The resolution at the end was kind of hokey, but there was some really.
I mean, it was an older movie, so
I would have loved to have seen them do a part two, a second one. I would love a sequel. I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
is that the one? The one with Matt LeBlanc? Are you talking about that?
Yep, Matt LeBlanc. Mm-hmm.
You know what? Is really cool. I would have loved to see a figure of at the end when he suits up. He takes this case when the mask goes over his face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would have loved to see it.
Gary Oldman is Dr. Smith. Yep.
Oh, yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember watching that a long time ago. I haven't seen it since. But
I think it's very underrated.
Yeah. It definitely is.
There they are.
Yep, Bad Batch.
I want to see what they do with Wrecker's head sculpt.
You think he'll come with one?
Now, the one thing,
just skip it all together.
You better, man. They better not mess that up. He looks great.
Yeah.
Cobb Vanth.
Ooh.
Shouldn't the flight suit be a little more red? Because in the show it looked a little reddish to me instead of just.
Could be the lighting though.
Yeah, it could be.
Because lighting can really throw red off like that.
Let's get ready here.
Depending upon what's reflecting off of it, But you're right. You're right. I guess it's more. Isn't it more like a wine colored red? I mean, no, I don't even remember. What am I saying?
It's like a
I don't
orangey,
think it's
like kind of.
Yeah. In this lighting, yeah. I don't think this figure is worth getting unless it comes with a head sculpt. To be honest with you, though.
Right, because it could be anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You could
Because he
kit
had
bash this
he had his
yourself.
yeah.
The average
Yeah, because his
person-
helmet was off for most of the time during the show.
And I just looked at his shirt is kind of orangish red,
Okay.
and his neckerchief is more red than his shirt.
Which
So
that showed, yeah.
it's a little bit more accurate. So
Yeah.
oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Look at all those
Yeah,
fingerprints.
he looks awesome.
Yeah, take a look at all those gorgeous fingerprints.
No, he looks so much better in person.
Yeah,
Like,
sit around polishing that damn thing all the time.
Yeah, definitely work. Guys,
Well, not
man.
necessarily. You can put a do not touch on it, so when the neighbors or your nieces and nephews come, when Beam brings the kids over, you know.
Oh no, I'm locking that thing in the safe.
Uncle
They come
Blue, can we touch it, Uncle Blue?
Nah.
Ask Uncle Blue if they can touch it.
Nope. Don't even look at it. Get out of here.
Don't even look at it. Get out of the room. What are you
Don't
doing
even
in here?
think about looking at it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. There they are.
How you doing?
Oh yeah.
3PO.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not my
He looks
3PO.
really, really good.
Yeah, he looks a wreck. Looks a mess.
We need a little Luke now to go with him.
Mhm.
You guys like that 3PO from Attack of the Clones?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, me too. I see a lot of that hashtag not my 3PO a lot.
Oh yeah.
Come on. Not my- Oh boy.
It looks
He's not-
really, really good.
Well,
I don't know why.
that's what
people
I'm saying.
explain it.
There's this big division with anything, Attack of the Clone.
Yeah.
It's great.
Although they think that the first 3PO that Hot Toys put out should have been the original gold version. I'm like, well,
It could have been, but maybe they were getting flack from somebody about making a gold 3PO.
what? Well, yeah. Sideshow.
Whose fault is that?
You can't
know what
do
I'm
it. We
wondering?
already have one. We're having
I don't
trouble
know
selling
why we-
ours.
And it sounds like they did a pretty decent job. Like, I mean, if you like touch the head, the eyes light up and stuff like that. I mean, I like that technology that they threw in. But
All right.
it's not Hot Toys. And this
Okay.
one's die cast and LED lights and
Can't beat
Yeah,
that.
that's a reputation they built for themselves.
that's cool.
So
Yeah.
if they
That-
can't sell anything of theirs, then that's on them.
Yep, exactly. And I mean, next year is the 40th of Return of the Jedi. So, I mean, granted, if we get a 3PO, it might be in pieces on the back of Chewbacca, but still.
There's that battle droid.
Nice.
Still want one from Naboo. That's the one I want.
Yeah. Hit a lighter color, yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, need to get like 8 of them guys. Like 4 in front, and like the other 4 in back in a ball, ready to stand up.
I'll go with
You
2.
know, these clone troopers are
Maybe
very
3.
very much like Iron Man. I mean, they can make these things forever,
It could.
and they can just
Mhm.
be models. Iron Man and these clones, they might as well be like a Mustang or a muscle car. They can come out with different models all the time.
Ooh, there she
I
is.
mean, endless.
There's my Fennec.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shot's great.
Yeah.
Who's getting the throne? Anybody getting the throne? Boba Fett on the throne.
No, as a matter
I'm
of fact,
gonna try. I want to get the phone.
Yeah,
I'm in the
Looks
I'm
cool.
in the process of making
It
my
looks
own.
dope.
I'm making my own in a
Ooh.
diorama,
Nice.
but it's not for Bo. Actually, I'm making a throne where anybody could sit in it.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I need something for Fennec to lean on and drink what vodka or whatever that is.
Mhm.
Here's the speeder bike version.
Yeah.
That's cool. I wouldn't mind getting that either.
Is that the Chrome Mando?
Is it?
Okay.
That looks kind of dull to be chrome. You sure?
No, that's their
It's
new
I
one.
think it's just the lighting.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think they have another Mando. Or,
That don't look like chrome to me. But then again,
I think they made the flight suit underneath gray.
isn't this supposed to be
I think
brown?
that's the deluxe.
Yeah.
Pretty sure
Deluxe.
that's the deluxe.
okay.
The weird part is, I don't know, I forget who did it, but they
Doesn't
like
look-
took it off, washed it, and it's brown underneath that gray
I
paint.
was getting ready to say it doesn't
Yeah.
look silvery, and it doesn't have enough of a sheen to it. To me, it doesn't look chrome to me. I don't know why.
No, I was talking about his bodysuit, his cloth.
Yeah. Yeah.
This bodysuit that you see on his arms,
Yeah, it's supposed to be
Yeah,
brown.
it should be
they
brown.
they washed it, and it's
and it's brown underneath.
I mean, is it that hard to make like a brown cloth? I mean,
No.
shouldn't be that.
They got
That
it brown underneath, and they painted it. So
They got the leather strap brown. I mean,
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, the flight suit is originally brown, but they painted it gray. Like,
yeah.
weird.
point, guys.
Talk about Hot Toys being accurate. I don't know about that.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, don't all talk
Hey,
at
did
once.
the comic
Oh, I'm looking something up.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide, like,
did
Oh man.
the comic book Iron Man figure get released yet?
Not yet. There was an issue with the base. I heard that's why there's a setback.
yeah.
Is this supposed to be a Hot Toys Iron Man?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the comic
yeah.
version.
Comic
with
version.
Clear.
Oh
chest.
yeah. Everybody's complaining about it might yellow and all that crap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And Toys Wonderland like got rid of it completely. There's not even a page of that Iron Man anymore.
What was the
Yeah.
reason for the plastic coating anyway? What's the reason for it?
It's just an artist thing, artist rendition or.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Yeah. I'm hoping somebody figures out how to take the dang plastic off and then not peel.
You
the
know what
paint.
they should have done was
I'll give a look when I get it.
Oh, you
make
get
an
it?
artist version and a regular version. So that
Yeah.
way you can have both.
There you go. There you
I mean,
Make it a
I'll
All
little
right,
definitely
so-
give a look at that clear
Artist
plastic.
cheaper, and then the deluxe version you got to get, that way they at
Yeah.
least try to sell the artist one.
You know, people were right. That Darth Maul, every time I say that neck is long. I don't care what anybody says. That is a long neck. That was
Yeah.
the original people were griping about it, but it's a little excessive.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but
Yeah.
It's enough to.
Yeah,
to
it's,
I mean,
it's
it kinda
the cartoon
No.
version. That's why.
oh, is that it?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
a lot
alright.
thinner, lankier,
Yeah.
and
Okay. If he's got a long neck in the cartoon, all right.
He does.
That's fine.
He does.
yeah. Well,
See-
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at Dooku's face, it's like
Mm.
way down here. It's like super long.
My only problem with this particular Darth Maul, he just doesn't look intimidating. Right here, he looks like a deer caught in the headlights.
Nah. Yep.
He
That's
looks
true.
like like what? Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? I'm
Mhm.
like, I don't know, man. You tell me. You don't want looking at me funny.
Yeah. And he went on the wait list on Sideshow,
Like,
And
what's
then-
wrong, dude?
and then I went on the wait list, and then they emailed me
He
saying,
literally looks like he doesn't know what street am I on. I don't know, Darth, man. I don't
It
even
is
know
like
why you're
a
here.
blank expression. Yep.
Yeah. Speaking of like expression,
Still a cool figure though.
very
Yeah.
much.
It's
Very
cartoon version, but
Yeah.
hey, it's cool.
Mm. Yeah, she's out in the living room with my Rex.
Nice.
Now the live version of her has just tripped me out. She's like hanging around places doing nothing. It's weird. Like, what is she supposed to be doing? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're gonna have a whole show with her, standing around doing nothing. I mean, what the hell?
Maybe.
That'd be a
I'd rather
crazy
watch it.
show.
I don't know.
For side
I'm
shows
just
pictures.
curious how she found the Luke's place. How she found that whole little spot.
Yeah.
I don't know. But isn't it kind of creepy? I mean, if I was Mando, I'll wake up and this chick is like just staring at me. That's creepy, bro.
Well, maybe she's like, let him sleep. Let him,
Yeah, but why you watching me? Wake me up, for Christ's sake.
Well, maybe she's not. But like when he wakes up, then she looks at him.
Yeah.
Not staring at him the whole time. Like,
Well, yeah. At least if his head was cocked to the side and he was drooling, she'd never see it because his helmet's on. So at least he's not embarrassed.
do you think something would malfunction in the suit if water gets on it and starts?
Oh yeah. his head, his brains would blow up from the inside like Black Bolt.
But yeah,
you know something? It's funny. Funky Cold Santa came and left just about as quick as Santa normally does. He dropped off some ashes for us and got the heck up out of here. Oh man.
Yeah. Hey, S-Beam, what do you think about that Halo series?
I never finished it.
Never finished it. Don't watch the last episode. Oh.
He won't.
I didn't get that.
I watched.
Oh my god!
I watched the first episode and I was pretty much done. I was like, nah, I'm good. I went.
The CGI they did towards the end, it was just, god, no.
Damn.
Okay, see, you guys.
I mean, it was just,
to give me 5.
It's like
keep going.
It's like they wanted to make that part like a game, like you're in the game, but instead they just screwed up. They just no.
Funky Cold Santa.
He's still here.
Yeah.
Oh, love you, guy. All right, man.
Eventually, once I run out of stuff to watch, I might go back and finish Halo. But
good old
I did
Funky.
get through all of Stranger Things.
Oh,
Then I picked up a few weeks ago. TNG, Star Trek. I've been watching that.
Oh, the next generation.
So
When I got nothing to watch, that's what I throw on.
Oh wait, come on, man! The next generation was cool. It's not like
No, it is cool. It's like I watched it already once.
I beg your
So-
pardon. How dare you?
I watched it already once, so I'm just watching it again.
There you go.
So
yeah, another cool episodes.
mhm. I'll go back and watch. I'll throw on the original series as well when I doing the dishes or shit like that.
Remember the good times.
Laundry. Mm-hmm. Just so it's there, and then because I want to go and I want to binge Strange New Worlds when it's over.
You know something? As much as I say I don't want to go back to Star Trek, I think I want to go to that because I dig Anson Mount, man.
Mm-hmm.
Funky Cold. I'm sorry, buddy. Season 1, I said there's no way in the world I'm watching this anymore.
I finished that. I couldn't finish that either.
Oh, there's no way in the world I'm going back there. Sorry, buddy. Paramount Network. Yeah.
Maybe once I'm done, I don't know. I'll finish Picard because I want to finish it.
Oh, I can't.
I might do that this week.
Can't do it.
I need to finish it, but it was hard to get through. I was like, "What the is going on?" When I heard the first curse word, I was like, "Oh, I need to feel like I need. Can I turn this off now?"
There's no reason for profanity in the Star Trek world, and it's not.
I thought we were beyond profanity.
Exactly.
Yep.
But yeah, all right, well, whatever. I kept watching.
Right.
I was like,
that
literally threw me for a loop, dude. I was like, did she just say,
oh yeah,
drop an F-bomb?
Hated season 1.
Rewound it. She said it again. I was like, F-bomb in Star Trek.
Yeah.
Weird. All right. Well, I guess I'll keep watching. But it lost me like episode 4, 5.
Did you make it?
I think it was
Did
4.
you make it through the first season of Picard?
No, I don't know. Mm-mm.
See, you bailed before I did.
I will
mean,
finish it though. I want to know. What,
yeah,
I've heard what they've done already, but I want to know. I want
it's absolutely horrendous. But you might as well. I mean, jeez.
Yeah, it's so weird. You know, I want to agree with what Rob Burnett's saying about Star Trek, but then I don't want to agree with him at the same time because I haven't watched it all. I haven't lived. You know, I haven't watched as much as he has. I'm not as invested as he is either. So,
well, I can agree with him on everything, but I can't on Strange New Worlds because I haven't seen it yet. So I don't know.
Same. Mm-hmm.
I'm hearing those out there who aren't crazy about the stuff they have, that at least they're saying that this one is much better than anything else they've done so far.
Oh, we should do a show on it. Should we do a show on it, Mike?
I don't know if I want to watch. Well, I'm going to watch it. That's right. Yeah, let's do it, man.
All right.
Yeah, I'm willing to give Strange New Worlds a shot.
Yeah, me too. Because just it's different, and hopefully it's different enough. Then
they're up to. I got to catch up. They're up to like episode 4, right?
I think
or 5, something like 5. I think. Oh, yeah, that won't take no time. I could probably watch all of those by next week. Well, we'll wait until we're not going to do it next week, but whatever. Whenever we do it,
Yeah. We'll see. I hope it's good. I hear a lot of good things and I hear a lot of bad things. So it'd be nice to finally form my own opinion. Let's see here. What do I have? I know we're not going to go through all of it, but
what are we doing here?
Williams did the score for like the first few seconds.
Yeah.
He did the theme, the Obi-Wan theme.
Yeah.
Which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, there we are.
Here we are.
Time to talk about it. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
We jumped a little far ahead here, haven't we, buddy?
No, this is right at the beginning.
Past the.
Yeah, they do the intro. Yeah. All right.
I have to switch to this one. Go ahead.
Who wants to go first?
I really thought it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Not mind blowing or anything like that, but it was definitely a good show. Yeah. I really liked how McGregor played Obi-Wan. I like how you can see his frustration and his pain very well in his acting, and I thought, it was played out very well. It's weird seeing at first Obi-Wan the way he is, because what we've seen of Obi-Wan already, you don't think of him as someone who would give up hope so easily. But that's where he's at in this show, that he's given up on pretty much everything, and all he's going to do is just sit back and make sure the Empire doesn't get a hold of Luke or Leia, and that's what this show has done so far. We did see a little bit of Leia in the second episode, right? Well, a lot of Leia in the second episode.
Fourth, yeah.
And that was interesting. I didn't. There was a few things that I didn't like about that. What the hell is that? Sorry, phone call. A few choices that I would have done differently. Reva, she's definitely evil.
Mm-hmm.
I know that her character's getting a lot of flack in other places. But I like what she's doing. I like how she's playing her character. There's nothing wrong with that at all, in my opinion. The Grand Inquisitor, I'm a little weirded out by, just for the simple fact of how they ended that character, or if he's even ended at all. We don't know if he's coming back or not. I mean, he appears to be dead, but I don't know. We've seen Boba Fett, so maybe they just mod him. But overall, I thought the show was good. It's sitting at about an 8 for me. So I like how it's going and where it's going. Let's just hopefully it continues that trend rather than slopes downward like most of the other shows have done, or some of the other shows have done, not most. But yeah, that's about it. I don't want to get into too much or talk too much over you guys, because we'll be going over it together. So, anybody else want thoughts?
Yeah. It had its fair amount of fan service. Somebody you recognize here or there. And Ewan McGregor is a natural. He seems to be very comfortable in the role. Although I feel that his acting here is very flat. But at the same time, I'm kind of at I'm kind of in a quandary, because once again there are certain elements in both episodes that I was like, hey, this is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. But for the most part, I think the show for the most part is trash. I'm done. Just done. There are so many things that have gone on. I actually watched the second episode before I watched the first, because I didn't realize I was watching it. I was watching it going, this is a weird, interesting beginning. And then I realized I was watching the second episode. So I said, what the hell? So I watched the second episode first, and then I watched the first episode, but it didn't change anything because I could see it in my head and it was fresh. But anyway, the Reva character is just annoying. I have no understanding of why is she so angry. I'm sure we're going to find out. Unfortunately, I have heard leaks of the show. With the leaks and my own assumptions, it's not looking good. Not looking good. Great seeing Jimmy Smits. I mean, but see, all of this is really seeing people. But once again, well, let's go through this, because I can point out things as we're going through it better than I can continue to, But I'm just. There's a couple of scenes in here. I'm like, you guys know this is horrible. Why are you doing this? Why? And there's so many. The characters are doing things and they're conflicting. Can I ask somebody? The Grand Inquisitors, or what? The Inquisitors. Are they the stupid, like in the other? I call them the Three Stooges. These are the dumbest guys. What I don't understand is, why are they allowing her to do this in the first place? I mean, they're a couple of knuckleheads. Let's go. I'm done.
We did get to see Flea, though. Red Hot Chili Peppers Flea.
Let me. I love the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I love Flea as well. As a matter of fact, I live right downtown. literally right across the street from me, the Red Hot Chili Peppers are going to be here in July.
Nice.
And guess who else is going to be with the Red Hot Chili Peppers opening for them? Thundercat.
Oh, really? Oh, man.
You know what I think?
Hilarious.
You know what I think? There were connections and stuff. And I got, and because Flea has done some acting, not great. He's not a great actor, but he's, acted before.
Mhm.
I'm sure there's been something there's got to be a tie. Flea shows up on Star Wars, Thundercat, and now they're both on the same bill track. There's something going on here.
Yep.
Okay. Here's the point I wanted to make, and then I'll let you guys vibe in. Obi-Wan is conflicting. I don't understand. He tells a Jedi, bury your save, your lightsaber.
Mhm.
And 10 minutes ago, he's digging his up. I mean, it's it.
Yep.
Now, are you? And then the other thing is, and I know what people are going to say. Well, but he's been away for 10 years or whatever. He got his ass kicked in the alley by 3 guys. I mean, he's a master Jedi. I hate when like really super bad, really super like cool guys go off and they disappear for a while, or they go into hiatus and then they come back out. Why is Disney? There's a pattern here. They're taking all of the legacy characters and they're making you see them in this, this I don't know, this horrible light. Why do they all have to be totally downtrodden? You know, every character, they've done it with Luke, they've done it with Han, every friggin' character.
Yeah, because they think that builds character.
I'm tired of it.
Like
I mean,
I
I don't see that yet. I understand what you're talking about, but I don't see that yet in Obi-Wan.
The stories continue to they just keep recycling the same storyline.
Yeah, like Big Collector said, Han Solo. In Solo.
In Solo?
Yeah. See, now why did Han Solo have to be a deadbeat dad that never moved beyond being a scallywag? I mean, why? Why don't all of these characters? I'm just tired of it, man.
Yeah.
Tired of it.
Yeah, you can't show them heroically without making them look bad, I guess.
Yeah, the other thing is, he oh no, I've forsaken the Jedi Order and stuff. But then he goes back to Uncle O and he's going, the boy needs to be trained. Well, what do you want to do, dude?
Mm-hmm.
Why? He keeps saying one thing and then this is horrible writing. Because he sounds he doesn't make any sense.
Well, I guess he doesn't want to get shot by Uncle Owen, and he has to show some abilities to the Force, I guess, to even show or even try to train him. Because if he doesn't show anything,
Uncle Owen had more balls in this show than he did. When Reva was threatening to kill him and his family, he didn't flinch. He stood there.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't flinch. Where's Obi-Wan hiding off? And
Obi-Wan truly could have taken both of them guys, but
and as we go through this,
He would have taken both those guys?
he could have.
Come on, man.
With what?
Yeah.
Well, if he had his lightsaber, of course.
All right. It's buried
You know
in the
what? I
desert.
wonder. Speaking of his lightsaber, you know how you were talking about? Oh, were you talking?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, Michael. You know how you were talking about the alley scene where he's getting beat up by those 3 guys? Why didn't he pull out his lightsaber?
And that's what the next.
He doesn't want to draw attention to himself.
Alley.
I know.
Attention to
Yeah.
himself. Reva screaming out, "We're gonna get you, Obi-Wan!" off the top of buildings, screaming his name out. Nobody knows who he is, yet she's screaming, "We're gonna get you, Obi-Wan!" I'm like, what the heck? this is the worst writing under the sun.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to draw even more attention to himself. He still wants to stay under the radar to get Leia off.
Once again, to get Leia off the planet. Once again, you're doing the Jedi thing you were doing all along anyway. I
mean, and granted, he could have taken out his lightsaber and sliced everybody, but
at the same time, he's also been suppressing his force powers, his self, and his abilities for 10 years. He's been suppressing all that so he can stay hidden,
hiding Tatooine. Make sure
now,
that
okay, so since when does suppressing your force powers mean you give it up? How about suppressing it means you just don't use it?
Well,
no, I agree, but
because probably he's seen a lot of Jedi come through, show their abilities, and get chopped down. So he's
once again, if he's given up the faith, what's his reason for being a bodyguard to Luke and Leia? What's his reason? He can't defend them. If he's not a working Jedi, I'm talking about the Force, and
maybe at some point
he ain't gonna defend them from nothing.
I think it's the fact that he feels like he failed Anakin, so he's got to make up for that.
Oh, so he's going to take a chance and fail Luke and so on.
And that's what Owen pointed out. Like, you trained his father, Yeah. But maybe Obi-Wan himself feels like he's got to, because he failed his father, because he failed Anakin, or he feels like he failed Anakin.
10 years later. Oh boy, it took him a while, didn't it?
And at first, I'm pretty sure he did carry his lightsaber around, and then again, he sees Jedi come through, with their lightsabers out, and then gets chopped down by Inquisitors.
Just because you forsake, just because you forsake the order, doesn't mean you forsake your training. He doesn't have to be. He could still be meditating. He's obviously he shouldn't be going.
But then again, if the dark side feels his force on the planet, they'll know where he is, hiding in his cave. They'll just bomb the cave.
If he meditates, he can't meditate. No. See, now we're trying to create reasons for it. There's holes. There's holes. And that's why I'm really getting frustrated with Star Wars. It's like they just want to be able to give you these nuggets of things that you've always enjoyed seeing. But the stories make no sense. The characters are doing stuff that's totally irrational. I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. But hey, if folks are enjoying it, it's great. No problem. I want you to enjoy it. I hope you're happy with it. I'm gonna watch it all the way through, but I know what's gonna happen, and I don't know if you guys are gonna like it. I know I don't. I know already I don't like what I'm seeing coming ahead. I know what looks like what's gonna happen, and I don't like it. But that's okay.
I agree with Frank Gold Santa. Some good, make some good points.
Well, once we start going through here, I'll even point out some more. There's a lot more. There's a lot more.
Absolutely.
Okay, here's one thing. We're gonna count. I'll keep the count. You don't even have to. We're gonna count between episode 1 and episode 2. How many times Reva pulls out that lightsaber? And we're going to count how many times between episode 1 and episode 2 Obi-Wan pulls it out. Okay, so let's go. We'll talk about this, and then as we go through the scenes,
you should be able to answer that already, though, shouldn't you?
Okay, how many times? How many times?
No, in the first episode, Reva.
Oh, you're gonna have to go through this, buddy. It's been several times.
This one? In this episode?
She chopped off that lady's hand.
Between 1 and 2.
Uncle Owen.
Uncle Owen.
I think about 5.
And then in the cantina.
3.
Cantina. Yeah.
Keep thinking.
And then
That's 3
and then
already.
at the top of the building.
Right.
At the top of the building in episode 2.
4. You want to keep going? Is 4 enough? I think 1 is too many.
Well, 5 if you count her stabbing the.
Inquisitor,
yep.
Grand Inquisitor.
Bro,
So 5-0, right?
look at the writing on
Actually,
the wall.
5-1.
Look at
When did
this
Five to-
show.
You remember when he was hiding? He was hiding behind some of the boxes, and he pulled out his lightsaber, and
Oh,
I
he
think
didn't turn it on.
I think so.
Yeah.
Who did?
No.
Did he turn it on?
Wait,
He didn't.
I don't think he did.
I thought he did.
No,
No,
that would have given him.
I think he did.
right away. He
Obi-Wan
forward.
Kenobi never used
Yeah,
that
yeah.
lightsaber.
No,
Fast forward.
not once.
Yeah.
Not once.
And he had, and this was and between episode 1 and episode 2, he finally put it on. He still didn't use it. The scene where he's running from the troopers that are shooting at him, he's shooting back at him with a gun. Of course, they're long distance, but the point of the matter is, he's been using weapons.
Yeah.
She's pulled out that lightsaber. What is the chief weapon of a Jedi? It's a lightsaber. She done pulled it out 5 times. He hadn't pulled it out once. Look at read the writing on the wall. This show is about Reva. Obi-Wan
And
is here to fill in all of those gaps that everybody's been wondering about, between episode 4 and where we are now. All of that filler space, right? Now we see Alderaan. We never saw it before. Now we get a chance to see it, which Disney is good for. They're going to give you these nice little member berries. Oh, this is great. It's great seeing Jimmy Smith again. And the scenes with Jimmy Smith were fine.
Yeah.
But the story and some of these characters, man, it's just taking it away from me. I'm tired of it. Tired. Yeah, Big.
Oh, you can go, Blue.
all right, real quick. Reva knows Darth Vader is Anakin Skywalker. If she lets slip in front of Darth Vader that she knows he's Anakin, he'll kill her.
Why does she know in the first place?
Yeah,
There's only 3 people that's supposed to know.
yeah,
Thrawn,
yeah,
Grand Moff Tarkin, and Palpatine.
yeah.
How come she knows? You better
She's
believe.
Special.
I'm telling you, there's.
I'm pretty sure he kills everybody else that knows.
Well, I don't think she's gonna make it. I think
Yeah,
she.
that was my guesses later on too. Is that she'll eventually bite it, and it'll be from Vader. It won't be from
Yeah.
Obi or nothing like
the
that.
Grand
Vader's going
Inquisitor.
to take her down.
Or the
No,
Grand
it could be.
Inquisitor.
How's the Grand Inquisitor gonna do it?
Oda Powans have 2 stomachs. He was stabbed in
Wow.
one.
That's true.
I mean, unless she got his spine, of course. But he comes back later on in canon,
Rebels.
Rebels. So he's alive.
Okay, so
He's gonna be
okay,
happy when he gets back up.
so are you? So do you? So we're gonna see him again before the series is out.
I hope so.
Because
Because that would be stupid.
Because then,
See,
Right.
there you go.
they
So have
change it.
have
And the thing
patience.
is, too,
I think Dave Filoni
I hate
would
when they
allow
have-
that.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Dave Filoni would allow that because he created Rebels as canon.
It's Disney.
What were you saying, Big?
For Disney.
I know some movies have done this. I hate when they buff up really big, mean villains and then they take them out so quickly. It's like, what was the, why was he even in the show or movie? You buff him up so big and then you just take him out that quickly. And I know some movies have done that. I hope they don't do it in this series, but yeah.
Well, I was saying
Kind of a
something
point.
several streams ago where I said that Blade Runner changed filmmaking, and somebody said Star Wars. I said no, Blade Runner did. And if you notice, these street scenes copied from Blade Runner. They look like this street scene or the alley they can never get out of. But this street scene, this Tokyo-esque street scene, is obviously Blade Runner influenced.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I am back.
Coolio the Great.
Mike was talking all that smack.
Yeah, let's continue with this catastrophe.
Coolio says Vader's her boss and she does have the ability to read minds, but she was at the temple during Order 66, so highly likely she knew or found out shortly that after it was Anakin who led the
Here's
attack.
another one. That's right. If she's got the ability to read minds, this stuff is all over with. All she got to do is walk up to everybody that she suspects. I mean, and when did they become mind readers? I don't remember that power.
Sequel trilogy.
Sequel trilogy.
I mean, it wasn't
Sequel trilogy.
really mind.
And you know, with to Kodamara, he was like, you know,
I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what you're talking about.
They don't exist.
They don't exist.
That's what was first introduced.
That's
Well,
what it was.
Hey, you guys, like I said, if you want to enjoy the show, fine.
And
So they gotta, they gotta try and put it in older stuff to show that it happened.
Your thoughts betray you.
Go ahead, Big. You're gonna say something, Big?
Yeah. So isn't she supposed to be isn't she named like Dark Sister or something like that?
Third
sister. Mm-hmm.
and she's the least of them.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to like make any like comments, but like sister.
I know.
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know if that. You know,
I don't know either. I don't even know where that ring came from. I've never heard. But see, I'm not.
It would have to be one of the
familiar.
first. You know.
I'm not familiar with the Inquisitors. I just know that there's three Stooges running around tattooing.
That's how the Inquisitors are named. The guys are sixth brother.
That is Mo, Larry, and Curly. And Moses, the girl is Mo, because all she does is slap everybody. The big head guy is Curly,
isn't that
and the other dude is Larry.
Well, that's me too. But wait. I just wanted to put this out there because I remember hearing Mike say, like, how does she know? Remember, there was a crystal, a deck that showed Anakin bowing to Palpatine and being named Darth Vader. So that's in records. That's not secret. That's knowledgeable in pucks. So if the pucks were obtained through the whole Order 66, only certain people got their hands on the information. So maybe she was one that got that. Or here's the other thing. Darth Vader revealed to her and spoke to her directly.
We
and
already
talked
talked
about the
about
third sister.
that. Yeah, we already talked about that.
But here's the thing, there's a delay. So I only heard what I heard.
No. It was earlier before you came. So go ahead. Yeah.
Gotcha.
No, we did.
So being that he senses her emotion and he's driven by emotion, he puts the one who is not the most ruthless, but the one who's most emotional, adapt, like high in emotion, high in aggression, high in feelings, to set out like, okay, I'm gonna put everybody out to task to get Anakin, but I'm tasking you to hunt him down and bring him to me alive.
Well, once again, then she's dead because she already exposed to Anakin. I mean, to Obi-Wan that Anakin was, she knew the information. So, and you better believe that Darth don't want her running around spilling anything. So I think she's gonna die anyway.
Well, why does it matter? Because at the end of the day, the Jedi are gone and no one cares. They know he's Vader. Vader is the pit boss or the bulldog and next to Palpatine. But here's the thing. No one cares. They only know him as Vader. Anakin is dead. And that is metaphorical. Oh, that person is dead to me. Remember? Like, oh, I don't know that individual. Don't talk about that individual. That person's dead to me. right? And that person became someone else. There's also metaphors in his. We can't always take things literal. You have to see the real world metaphorical stuff in here too. So if someone says, "Oh, that person's dead to me," or "I died a long time ago, I'm a new person now," that also plays a factor. And he does it also with the look.
Anakin Skywalker was weak.
Oh yeah.
So since Obi-Wan saw Anakin named Darth Vader in which one is this?
Rise of the
Rise
Sith.
of
That
Revenge of the
garbage.
Sith. Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah. Oh, Revenge of the Sith. How does he not know Anakin is Darth Vader now? 10 years of Vader destroying people, and he thinks it's someone else. I don't know. I'm just totally confused by it. I don't know what's going on in Star Wars.
No, it's triggered. It's triggering. It's not so much that he did not know about it. He knows about it, but he doesn't know that Vader and Anakin are the same person because he thought Anakin died.
Right.
And he went in hiding. When you go in hiding, you don't want to know nothing about Empire. And he's in the Outer Rim.
Oh no, we know that. I mean, I'm clear about that. I'm just talking about in general, as far as the Star Wars lore.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, it was stated that there were only 3 people that knew his identity. That's where I'm coming from. All this other stuff, I understand completely.
But who stated it? Who stated it?
It's far beyond me. Come on, man.
No.
There's so much Star Wars. I don't.
Exactly. Because if you say only 3 people, who stated the 3 people that knew it?
I can't.
If only 3 people spoke of his name and know of his name, that's the only 3 people that referenced it. That means it's knowledge that people know about, but they don't dare speak. There's a difference. There's an unspoken rule. Like, oh, you don't talk about this. We know it's there. Don't talk about it. We don't talk about Bruno. That's
doesn't Bruno kill anybody that knows he's him?
Everyone that knows that he's him, they're like, don't talk to Bruno. Bruno's gonna ruin your life. And everyone who went to Bruno, he ruined their life. At least that's their perception of it. And that's in that movie and that cartoon.
Yeah.
So that's
that.
But
yeah.
Go ahead.
I mean, I was already aware that he didn't know that. I mean, I saw the friggin' whichever the first one. Or wherever they were fighting over the lava pit and stuff. You're the chosen one. And he leaves them there and all that.
Revenge of the Sith.
Obi-Wan knows Anakin is Darth Vader because he saw that bowing, and Emperor, but he didn't know he survived the lava. So
because he was in exile. So meaning no communication. You don't want to know nothing. You're in hiding. You don't listen to the whispers. You're only focusing on your objective. Remember, it's a galaxy that's really big. News does travel fast, but when you're in the outer rim and they're running everything in the inner rim, they're trying to reach the outer rim and do things in the outer rim. That's like, okay.
They're trying to control every galaxy.
Yeah, exactly. So you're going to the outer outskirts. So he's in the outskirts trying to get away from everything, but he's watching Luke, and he's just keeping an eye on Luke. His focus is Luke every day. Eat my little porridge, go to work, cut a slice of meat, hide it, feed it to my dog, come back, do it again. Talk to a couple of Jawas, like, listen, if you're gonna have me pay for shit, tells
another Jedi, go bury your Glock, and then he's digging his up, half an hour later. Yeah. Because he's a very consistent guy.
Consistent in hiding, because the thing is this: you take your shame. He took his shame with him, and he's shameful because he lost everything.
Yeah, something. He can still be out there. What I'd like to have seen him, like him still being out there, just even he's doing katas. I mean, anything. He obviously he's eating good because he's thin. I mean, it looks like it's in pretty good shape. So, and plus, I mean, they call it meat. The thing that they were cutting up actually looked like fish steaks. It looked like salmon. He's probably eating healthy too. I would tend to believe he's probably eating very healthy.
Well, if you saw what he made for himself and what he gave his animal are 2 different things. Like when he was working at the butchery,
I understand.
Took a piece for him, and then took a piece for himself, a small pice for himself.
I'm just generalizing. I'm just generalizing. I'm sure once again, he might have forsaken the order. He doesn't have to forsake the lifestyle. Doesn't have to forsake being. That's what I hate. Every time they're gone for 10 years and they come back and they're rusty as hell. How about going away, come back 10 years, and you're still in pretty good, you just don't do that anymore, but you kept yourself sharp and all of this stuff. It's never that. And Disney does this all the time. Just make the guy just crap. And then I'm just tired of it, man.
Because it's coming from the bottom up. When you're at the top, there's only one way to go, rock bottom, and then you have to rebuild yourself.
They're doing every character, every series, the same story.
But every story's been that way from the beginning of time. Nothing's changed under the sun, baby. Everything's the same. Even certain characters are the same. Here's an example. Popeye, Superman, Goku, Superman. Abandoned kids, strong as hell, and is fighting for the right, justice, in the American way. Well, with the exception of Goku, he just fights for Earth. But you get what I'm saying? Like they fight for good and justice. You know what I mean? And they're orphans, and they're alienated by their own kind, their own people, and in amongst what people consider to be normal. And they're the strongest. It's the same story, just told slightly different.
Why is a stranger con man all of a sudden showing back up later wanting to help him? What was the reason?
Confliction.
Mm-hmm.
Confliction. He felt conflicted in his spirit because he's like, I finally met a Jedi, and the Jedi could easily have took my head off.
Yeah.
Or
he basically explains it later on.
Yeah.
What did he say? Because I don't remember catching it.
It was right after he told him where to go to get out of there.
Yeah. He said,
but what did he say? What was the rationale?
He said
making
amends.
Money
and making amends. He wants to do the right thing. He's like, you're not going to be able to get out of here with that. Everything's closed off. Go here. This is your only way out. He's like, why should I trust you? He's like, what other choice do you have?
I did save that family. Now I'm going to save you. Help
yeah,
save
exactly.
You.
He's like, I may do things for things for a noble cause. I do love money, but I did get those people home safe. I got them out of here safe, and I will do the same for you. See, he may be crooked, but he's not evil. There's a difference.
Oh yeah, I mean, no, he's no different than somebody out in the street playing 3-card Molly. He's basically fake. I understand what he was. He's a con man. I understand that.
Yeah, but even a con man wants to do something right.
Well, con men aren't necessarily always evil. They're just, like you said, they're just low level thieves.
Yeah, low level thieves, but they want to do something right when they get confronted. That's what it comes down to. Once they get confronted, they get got. Okay, you got me. Okay, now how do I make this right? Because they knew they got caught. Now they got caught. They got to make themselves feel better for a moment.
All right, give you that.
So, but I did like
fans.
What happened?
Comment addressed. Obi answered the first phone call he got. Not really in hiding then.
I know, man. It's just tons of inconsistency.
It's the first phone call in 10 years. He's never opened that box before.
I was gonna say, and then it was buried in a box as well, or it was put away in a box.
It was put away, locked away.
So it was an existing phone number for 10 years.
Well, no, it was in case something happened.
Yes.
Remember, he has Leia to watch over too. Yes. It's not just Luke. He's like, I'll watch over the boy, you watch over them. But in case of an emergency, there's a connection between the two because they're intertwined. They're two pieces of the same coin.
Yep.
And this was a great way to introduce Leia to how she knows of Obi-Wan Kenobi from back in New Hope.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Then how come? Never mind.
I mean, we may not see her again in the rest of the series.
Exactly.
Really? Listen, I think she's a pretty good little actress.
Yep, I agree.
But she did get a little annoying after a while.
She's a child. They're all annoying.
Yeah.
We were making the joke of how can these grown-ass adults with long legs not catch this little girl with tiny legs?
And here we go again. That's another. No. Listen, I am not gonna let. Go ahead.
I'll come back to that.
And it
I have an
happened
answer.
twice.
Yeah, I have an answer.
Yeah.
I have a little girl. She runs pretty fast, right? Now, if I'm in a parade and I'm with her, I can't see above here if everyone's towering. It's like trees. You can't see the ground.
Towering like
from
nobody,
trees.
I was watching
Listen.
the show. Nobody was towering like tree. Were you watching the same show I was?
Yes,
That's
I was.
just-
The only difference is that's your
Do
perspective.
you also
My
realize that she's got to?
perspective-
Do you also realize that she's got to
I have a
run in a
child now.
zigzag? She can't be running straight ahead.
She wasn't
Which
running
means that's
straight
gonna
ahead, she ran in
slow her
circles.
down?
She ran in circles. What she did was she ran in circles
Bruh.
and she was running
Bruh.
inside the
Bruh.
what
Yeah.
you call it,
In the
market.
forest.
In the
In
market.
the
Loco
forest.
Lou.
though.
In the forest.
Loco
That's another
Lou.
thing. And she got caught in the forest. She definitely got caught in the forest.
Local.
But it's different. Mike, you're not gonna win this argument, brother. I'm
You
sorry.
know that was horrible filmmaking.
No. That's just your opinion.
And
That's
she's
just your
gonna
opinion.
she outran, and then she outruns 3 adults in the forest. You see one trip, you can tell the trip was intentional. Another one hits his head on the tree. Is this Star Wars or Home Alone?
You know what,
What
Mike?
the hell am I
You know what
like-
I noticed about you?
There
Man?
is-
You look for mistakes. You look
Yes,
for mistakes.
absolutely. That is my
Just
job.
Enjoying the show. Instead
And
of
that
just
is
enjoying the show.
exactly, that's my job.
You look for mistakes. I look
Exactly.
For enjoyment
But
in the
sometimes it's those mistakes that bring you out of the show, though. Sometimes. too.
That's true. But if Mike is always looking for mistakes, he's never really in the show. He's just looking for a
That's true.
mistake.
Well, wait a minute now. I like Mandalorian. I love it. But okay. Let me ask you something. Well, Blue. I mean,
That's all.
Loco. You're not. I'm not saying you're not included, but I want to ask
Go.
Beam something. That's how I want to ask Beam something. And I wanted to ask Blue while he was here. So we were talking earlier. About the different shows.
Yeah,
Bad Batch. How far did you get in it?
I completed it.
No. You,
All
I'm
done.
not talking to you.
All the way through.
Hold on, Local.
All the way through.
Okay, and what'd you say
Finished
about
it.
it? What'd you say?
It was good. It was just a little slow at times. It's hard to get through, but they had some filler episodes, and it was just I liked it, but I didn't love it.
All right.
What are we talking about?
Well, when we
Bad
were
Batch.
talking earlier, it was like there's been several Star Wars presentation shows or whatever that haven't been hitting the mark. So it's not like they've been doing great stuff anyway. I mean, they've really been struggling, if you ask me, but that's just for me. And once again, if you love the show, enjoy it. I Loco, before you came out, I said, enjoy the show. I'm not here to ruin anybody's party. I'm just here to be truthful about what I feel about it.
I know.
You know?
I know.
But I want to please enjoy it. Please enjoy it.
I know.
But this is just this is just way too many things. And those 2 chase scenes, that was it. I was like, this. Oh well, no, I take that back. Probably the pinball Inquisitor, the scene where Reva's bouncing around the building.
Oh
Thank
yeah,
you.
that was
I
funny.
could agree with you. No. I could
That
agree
was-
with you there. The parkour, horrible parkour.
Dude,
It was.
that annoyed the shit out of me.
It
Oh,
was so bad.
Is
it
it
was-
really necessary?
It was the equivalent.
No wonder
of that
she didn't
dude-
catch up with him. She's too busy flipping around.
Yeah,
No,
Because
it was-
they're trying to make her look like a badass. And they
yeah.
fail.
It was the
Yes.
equivalent of that guy spinning around when he was getting shot at
so bad.
next to Chrysanthemum. Just spin around,
There are
and then
better ways
shooting.
to make somebody look like a badass. There are better
And to be
ways.
honest with you, all I needed was the bouncing around, the screaming, and then the 2 horrible child chasing scenes. I'm done with the show.
Wait,
That was bad.
what
They
about-
couldn't cut up.
That's all I needed.
All right,
All right.
I got a few chats.
What
here.
about the part where
ahead.
she lost? Where she lost
Hang on,
Obi?
dude.
Where she was
Hang on.
literally that close to him,
How
But
far
then-
back?
she lost him. Like the guy said, what was his name? The Grand Inquisitor. How
Yeah.
she said you were gonna lose him, and she was that close, and she lost him again.
But that's because of him. That's because of him.
But
He
hold on.
distracted her.
But
Yeah.
when they go,
Distracted her. That's why.
when the 3 Inquisitors
Yeah.
go to that guy's bar, right?
Mhm.
the Grand Inquisitor is creating the fear and everything.
Mhm.
He's being very meticulous about it, creating the fear, building it up. Knucklehead here
Hang on.
throws a knife.
Yep,
No
hang on.
reason to throw a knife. You're gonna get what you want. Why does she got to be so? It's stupid.
Well,
Let him do the job and get. I can't stand this stuff, man. This
Well,
is just.
I actually like that. That shows initiative because if you know that there's a Jedi hiding in that bar, and the Jedi, seek themselves out, right? Words could only do so much.
Oh
You
yeah,
have
that was like
threaten-
really smart throwing that knife at the bartender.
Exactly.
No. She didn't. When the words can do something, she didn't give him
And
a chance
also-
to finish. She
That's
didn't
the
give
point.
him a
He's-
chance.
Well,
What's the
also,
rush
it's
for? Nobody's running anywhere.
No one's running because because there's two types of fear. That's you stay in place and don't move, or you run. Obviously, he didn't run. He stood in place. And like a Jedi, he's going to defend some way, somehow. And he's just trying to hide in the open, and that's his mistake.
No, I'm talking about the Grand Inquisitor at the bar.
Yeah,
there was no reason for her to interfere while he was surmising. While he was doing the stuff in there, there was no reason for her to do that.
That's also true. Yes.
I mean, it shows how far they're willing to get the Jedi, and shows also her rage in her finding Obi-Wan and also the other Jedi. So it kind of does make sense too, to for her to throw that knife, because it just shows how mean they really are and how, I guess, desperate they are to find the Jedi. So,
or at least she is.
Can we do something here? And
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
she is.
I'm gonna get some these chats up. On
I was
this
getting ready to say. I
camera.
think Bean was getting ready to do this.
Yeah.
Here we go. Watch it.
The OG fan says the ship pulls away so slowly, and Reva just standing there shaking her fist like Dr. Claude, Inspector Gadget. I'll get you, Gadget.
Yeah.
Inquisitor would have jumped on that ship and destroyed it.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
And she should be able to jump that. She jumped all over the roofs. Go ahead.
Oh.
Mike's right. Loco taking a blue pill. No, the Coolio.
Just kidding. You hear that? Just kidding. Shots fired.
OG. I don't look for mistakes, but these are
Sorry to me.
hard
I'm
to
telling you,
understand.
I'm making sense here.
OG fan again. The Obi chase scenes were worse than the Vespa
my
Ranger
God,
chase scenes.
Oh yeah, they were. A little
about
girl
that.
outrunning a Jedi.
Yeah.
A little girl outrunning 3.
And those weren't Vespas; those are all KitchenAids transformed into
Right.
freaking.
There you go.
But you're forgetting one thing, Mike. You're forgetting one thing, Mike. This
Yeah.
is not young Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is an old man.
No,
This
he's not.
man right here, he's
Flip
an old
side
man.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's not
Yeah.
that old.
No. He's old enough. He's old enough. 10 years.
Oh,
Like,
Luke.
listen, you can't run the way you were on 50 like you were when you're 20.
He's not.
You can't.
That Obi-Wan
Well,
is
I
not
mean-
that old.
Lou, that one's for you, buddy.
Well, if you take the Dark Knight, for instance, when the
Listen,
money on the line because
listen. OG fan when Star Wars was just Star Wars. No one hates Star Wars more than Star Wars fans. So get out of here.
that means I'm a huge fan.
Get out of here. No, you just critique too much. It doesn't matter if it's Star Wars, Marvel, or DC. You're a critiquer. You're a critiquer.
Hey, but
So-
guess what? I love
okay.
Doctor Strange. I couldn't give it a 10. I gave it a 7, but I liked it.
Mhm.
I mean, listen. Believe me. I my track record for liking things, I think, are probably more than not. But Star
More than
Wars,
not.
yeah. The only reason why it seems like mostly Star Wars is because they're just flooding. I mean, Star Wars is oversaturated at this point.
Hmm.
They,
Yeah.
you know what they should have did? They should have
What's
came
up?
out with a series. How about this?
The
They should have came out with a series with Reva alone, and went through creating her character. Would have been a cool idea. Inserting a character of this dimension into Obi-Wan overshadows him,
It does.
and they always do it. They've done it with every series, and they did it with Boba Fett. He got overshadowed. I mean, just name it. This is a pattern with Disney. They don't know how to write good stories.
That's true.
Well, they don't know how to title good stories either. Because if they would have done what you said and title it The Third Sister, right? Or Inquisitors. Or Inquisitors. Right?
But they always
Star
do the
Wars Inquisitors.
Yeah.
You know, it would have been a direct, okay, this is what it's about. But this is a clear bait and switch.
But they always
Well,
do
like,
that. And that's the problem. They always bait and switch you. Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
And
Lou,
we
I
know
don't think we're that far off. I really love how
we're
you
here.
come back. No, you really do come back with some great comebacks, because I have to look. Okay, I can rationalize certain things.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
we're here. We're parallel. We're just not on the same line. We're parallel.
Yeah,
like we see things similarly. It's just that I think differently on certain topics versus the other. Like we could agree on Star Wars. It's just that we don't agree on the same things. So, for instance, I have a 4-year-old. I'm going to run my damnedest to catch her. Yes, I can catch her if it's a plain field, but if it's a mob of people, of course, I'm going to push everybody to grab her. But that's me being a father. He's being Obi-Wan, trying to hide at the same time, trying to get her to safety and dodge people and not.
You can't have it both ways. You can't tiptoe.
That's the problem.
You can't tiptoe her to safety. You can't do it.
But that's the problem.
That's no excuse for the guys in the woods.
The woods part? No, the woods part, I agree. No.
Meanwhile, they're doing like
I agree.
I want to know why the guy hit his head on a tree.
Oh, yeah.
It's because they were high. They were all high at the time.
Yeah.
All on spice.
Yeah.
But see, look, the woods thing, I give you. Yeah, there was no way that for her to run that far.
Yeah, I understand the Obi-Wan.
But
trying
the Obi-Wan is different.
Navigate through people.
I don't go with that either.
And yeah.
When my daughter's 10, I'll have you try to
not-
chase her around a parade, and we'll see if you catch her.
He's also trying to
My daughter's fast.
not
I can see Local Lou.
Listen, I'm 300 pounds, and I could run faster than a lot of people, bro.
Oh,
I'm
hey,
300
listen.
pounds. I know how to use my body, so I'm just saying.
Man.
I'm just saying.
Hey, I can believe you're a Herschel Walker. I bet. I know you can.
No. I roll, baby. I'm round. Remember,
I said you roll.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
You're like BB-8. You're
Gotta go
BB-8.
fast.
BB-8.
BB-8 in it. Yeah, there you go.
BB Lou. Local BB.
No.
Oh, local 8. Local 8.
Loco 8. Lulu 8. There you go. Lulu 8.
What is this here now? Where are we? I keep forgetting. Where are we at now? Are we still in the first episode?
It's the second.
Oh, thank God.
He's getting laid out of the cell.
Oh, that's right. Wow.
Yeah, this has a straight Blade Runner vibe to it.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. But then again, it is.
Hey, what do you guys
Outer
think
Rim.
about? Okay, I got one question. What do you guys think about the scene in Obi-Wan, the second episode, where the con man meets the third sister? I got her name.
Oh, and he's distracting her.
What you mean?
Yeah.
And she reads his mind. Like I don't remember any other Jedi being able to do. Yeah, she reads his
The thing
mind.
is, he had a gun in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't have
Why
just
didn't he kill her?
popped her.
I don't know why she didn't kill him.
You know why? He didn't kill an Inquisitor? Do you know the penalty for killing an Inquisitor? No, it's more than death.
Probably.
Oh, I know.
You
You have to meet. You have to go to Darth Vader.
You go to Vader. You go to Vader. No one wants to go to Vader.
There was somebody who elected to die because he knew he had to go before him. He said, "I'll die. Kill me now." I can't remember what character it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Somewhere in the lore, Star Wars, there was a character like, "Oh no, kill me now." I
don't want to see Vader. Don't take me to Vader. Kill me now. That's basically what it is. You go see Vader. Now that's one thing. Two, he knew if he wasn't necessarily a threat and he was just talking a lot of ja, he is not going to get killed per se. He'll probably get his butt whooped, but he was planning to die, but he was going to be theatrical when doing it.
There's
Forced
Curly
to
right
watch
there.
Disney
Okay.
Plus. We all are. Oh, we all are being forced to watch Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's not Lucas's baby no more. But even Lucas
Right.
Black for an episode.
I want to see him do a Curly,
153.
man. Wouldn't that be great?
But I can't front the other brother right there with the hat. He gives me straight ninja vibes. Like he looks like a straight up shinobi.
Yeah. The
love
actual the Black Series figure of him looks killer, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I really want to see him in a fight scene.
Yeah.
See what
I
he can
want
do.
to see. I want to see Obi-Wan, who's this story's supposed to be about, in a fight scene.
Give it time. Give it time.
Yeah,
But you know, every story has to have its opposition, and this one just so happens to be the
a
third
wrong
sister.
one, a bad one.
And the thing is this: there's some people who all right. There's female roles that works well because the writing for that character doesn't take that specific character out of her femininity and still makes her tough as nails.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah Connor, freaking Rip.
Both
Do I need to
written
continue?
excellently.
Like
No, they were written excellently.
written excellently, feminine,
Not this one.
hot, desirable.
Not this one. Not
and-
this one.
Exactly. And they were badasses in their own right. Granted, they didn't start off as badasses, but still, like this feels forced in so many ways. But then I could believe it because we don't know her backstory. So it's like, okay, I give it a 50-50. It's a 50-50.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, you could guess her backstory, but it's pretty much speculation. She was one of the children in the beginning.
Yeah.
like I said, I've heard leaks and then my speculations, and both of them seem to be lining up so far, and it don't end well.
Well, the
I was surprised.
speculation.
I was
is,
surprised to see how good Rupert Friend did as the Grand Inquisitor, but man, it went down like a punk. I hope he comes back.
Yeah, 100%,
And
man.
then that's the other thing too. Star Wars, you know, it's always somebody dies and then somehow they come back. It just gets lame. Yeah, I mean, why?
Well, I don't think he's dead though. I don't.
That's my He's supposed to have two hearts. He's supposed to have two hearts.
Tell me? Yeah, I mean, why tell people a story that they pretty much know? I mean, give me something that's not gonna. Let me shut up. Quiet, Mike.
No, Mike. Tell Disney what you want. Maybe they'll make it this time. Maybe.
I've given it all up. Giving up all. I'm like Obi-Wan now. I'm
Hide
in
your
the cave.
lightsaber and go hiding.
I buried my Glock and I'm in a cave. Lou, go bury your Glock, man. There's no hope. Go bury it in the sand.
No, I don't have a Glock. I have a shotgun, baby.
Oh, okay. Go bury it.
No. That's
While I
boomstick.
dig mine back up a half an hour.
Shotgun, bro. No.
Boomstick,
No, I got a rocket launcher, man.
Oh, word.
that's-
Oh, word.
Oh,
Okay.
You ain't even got to get close.
You only get one shot though. Better make it count. But she was annoying.
But I mean, basically,
Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
Lou. She's a very good little actress.
Mhm.
And I didn't like. I liked the beginning of. I loved her dialogue with Jimmy Smith. It was beautiful. But then she turned into the tip. I know she's a child, but it's the formulaic thing that I just get tired of it.
Yeah, but how much new stuff do you want? Like nothing's really new under the sun. Like this stuff has been done in black and white and in silent films, man.
And I understand her
Like,
precociousness because Princess Leia, it was always very precocious. I understand that.
Yeah, but also this whole like her wanting to be in the woods does call back to what we saw in Endor.
Yeah.
So it's like there's a lot of callbacks here, which is really like predictions into the future if you look considering the time placement. But it's like they're staying true to Leia, but as a child. So as a child, she's more annoying. She's not as tamed because when you grow up, you know how to tame that annoyance a little bit.
Oh, the other
Me,
thing?
not so much.
Yeah. The other thing, she ain't jumping between buildings.
Oh, no.
She
That was
jumped.
stupid.
Those little legs are going. Ew. Yeah. No.
She said she did a Chucky.
And she is not gonna hang. She is not gonna hang by one arm that long.
No, sir.
She's not even gonna be able to grab it.
But that's
Let
very
alone-
formulaic. What movie was that? That Sylvester Stallone in was with the cliff and the.
And see, that's
And
the point I make. That's the point I make. That is
But I
so.
mean, here's the thing.
You can write a million different ways. All of this stuff happens. You don't have. No.
I mean, she's a kid, so kids are gonna do stupid things. So I mean,
But kids
guess.
can't. First of all, she ain't 10 years old. They calling her 10. She can't be a year over 7. There's no way
Yeah.
that kid is 10.
Either that, or maybe she has that condition that keeps her, a little person. For a short period of time, and then she blossoms that she's just a very short woman. So,
Yeah.
but there ain't nothing wrong with short women. My woman's shorter than me.
And they are pretty short people, so.
All right. So, see, and I don't understand. Disney for some strange. They're saying this is so dark. I know it's night, but there's a way of seeing people at night a little better. Oh man, this is where she does the Matrix fall.
Yep.
The parkour, the horrible parkour.
She does the Matrix. Oh man, that was so bad.
You know what?
hey, they're
makes it
getting
unbelievable?
inspiration from DC.
Jesus Christ.
They steal a lot from DC.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ, man. Come on.
Bro, no. But here's the thing: the parkour reminded me of like episode 1 and 2 with the horrible wire work that they were doing with using the force to kind of like leap you up into the air and kind of not it was a little distasteful for me. But also, if you look at her uniform does not lend well to parkour. I think what she should have done was something more. See, she's like a Sabretooth for the X-Men origin. Yeah.
Cool, yeah.
But what she should have done, speaking about X-Men, is like take a piece of metal, use it as a levitation device using the force if she's that strong of a force user. Mm-hmm. And that would have been a lot cooler.
Yeah.
I would like, she pulled a Magneto. I like that. I'll let that slide.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But let me get my charger. My phone's dying. I'll be back.
What's this? See, this show was. I can't believe how dark this show is. I can't make out what's going on here. Where are we at now?
DC, man. DC.
The other thing is, man, they're very limited on sets because that alley must have taken up 45 minutes of both of those episodes put together. They spent so much time in that damn alley. Look, come on. This show is garbage. Come on.
Use the force.
But
I mean, basically, we're getting the show.
Go ahead, Big.
Basically, we're getting the show with 2 stories. We got one story with Obi-Wan, we're getting actually 2 main stories. One story with Obi-Wan, which we already know, and then adding on to it. And then we also got, I keep forgetting her name.
Reva.
Yeah, Reva. But then we got her story, which we don't really know anything about it, to be honest. We don't know her backstory. So this could be the reason why they're going kind of opposite away from Obi-Wan, just because they want to fulfill her story, which is why. But yeah,
Give her her own show. I mean, they're passing out shows to everybody, like they're chicklets. Give Ahsoka a show. Give this guy a show. Give her own damn show. They don't see. It's not that characters, how they introduce them. And they could have introduced the Reva, and you and Big. You put it eloquently, sir. There are 2 stories here. It shouldn't only be one. I want a story about Obi-Wan. I don't want an off story.
Yeah,
You told me the story. You told me the stories about Obi-Wan.
His. Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely, 100%.
Why
What they
are
should do
people-
is, what they
Go
should do is just stick to not do two main stories, but just do like a little side story on a character. Don't
Mhm.
like inflict the character and then make it the primitive, like make it the prime around her. Just do like little side stories, but then you still have the big main story that involves everything.
A black man
I don't
can't
know.
drink. I love it. You know something, man? I'm really impressed at. It seems like over like the past few years, people have been getting really super clever with what they call themselves. It's amazing some of the stuff that's coming up. What is it? I am the king of all big. Uh-oh.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that meant, but okay. Oh man. All righty. Yeah, I can read you. Okay, so is this Star Trek or is it Star Wars? Is she an Inquisitor or a Vulcan?
Well, Vulcans do have to touch the head to.
Oh, that's okay. So she's so good she doesn't have to touch the head. Okay, gotcha. No, answer me this question, please. Somebody what other Jedi has read somebody's mind? I'm trying to.
They first showed it in the sequel trilogy with Kylo Ren reading Poe's mind.
Okay.
Remember, like if you remember the scene, he's like this, and then Poe is screaming.
Oh,
yeah, that part. So that's where they continued it, and they're trying to bring it
into canon
earlier. Yeah, bring it into canon.
They're trying to create a power that they didn't have before.
Yeah. Make it look like they always had this, or
But see, this is the other mistake that this is the thing that I guess Disney and Star Wars are not going to be able to avoid now, unless they start writing differently. There are so many fractions of Star Wars now. Like some people don't like Clone Wars, some people have never seen Clone Wars, some people have never seen Knights of the. Some people look. The general public is watching the show. You can't. I'm big into Star Wars too. There's a good third of Star Wars I have no knowledge about, and when you bring characters in and you mishmash all of these different areas, you make the show confusing, and people don't know what the hell is going on here, man.
Yep.
You gotta write better when you're trying to create this new out of old and creating new canon. Everybody gets it. I find it off-putting how all these Disney Star Wars characters speak like they're living in 20. Same as they. I don't know either, bro.
It seems to be all writing seems to be going in that direction, including Star Trek.
Yeah, and not just Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's called fantasy. There is a difference between fantasy and reality.
Mm-hmm.
Fantasy, you were supposed to get away from reality. Thank you.
It makes sense in certain areas, like in some Marvel things that are trying to be done in the present.
Nice.
It makes sense there. But if you're doing a science fiction show, either let's set way in the future, or in long time ago, like Star Wars is, it makes zero sense to talk like we're talking right now.
It doesn't.
Well, I think the reason why they're doing it is for it to be consistent with the times, as far as language is concerned, because slang has its way of making its way in there some way somehow. But I do agree it feels out of place.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why they're doing it is because they don't know how to write a story.
They're trying to make it relatable.
Yeah.
Star Wars the meme of itself at this point. They put in so many modern references and sad.
See, and that's the other thing about Disney. Disney treats adults like we're stupid.
Yeah.
Every show I watch, I feel like they're insulting me.
They call Star Wars for kids.
Yes.
They don't say it's for adults.
It's always
Even
been.
Lucas said it himself. It's for kids. He didn't make
Yeah, but he knew how to write for kids. What
Yeah,
is said,
he
it
did.
means nothing. He knew how to write for them. But also look at this. look at this though. If you go back to episodes 4, 5, and 6, there was some really, really dramatic and dark things that happened. I mean, just the fact Luke getting his hand cut off, you know, or what about, you know, as much as people made fun of the third movie, that was a pretty bad scene where that one Ewok gets killed and the baby Ewok's crying over his dead mother. I mean, there's a lot of really deep and heartfelt, you know, scenes in all of Star Wars, but it's how it's written. So wait, I missed this one. So was Bugs Bunny? Wait, so was Bugs Bunny, but his
humor was adult.
Oh my! Thank you. Oh, absolutely. That's the point I'm making. I mean, it's just this is. I mean, I just can't get past it. This is horrible, horrible writing.
Well, I agree with that because a lot of the adult references I didn't get as a kid until I got older. Like, now that makes sense to me.
Now, all that's out the window. So now it's
it's just. I just, like I said, I feel insulted when I watch. Mace Windu was the strongest Jedi. I believe he beat Yoda. Well, he's considered the best duelist.
Yeah,
he's considered the most powerful
because he pulls from the dark side of the Force as well. So
he has a,
but he has it under check. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's why he's the most powerful.
Now you know what they better do. And it's probably not going to mean anything because, as far as I'm concerned, I'm done with the show. I'm going to continue watching it. But he was trying to summon Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yes.
Do you think his ghost is going to appear?
I hope so, or at least his voice, because I don't think he was ever really a ghost. He was just a voice. So, but I hope so.
I hope. I can only hope, and I hope they do it right.
Yes. Yeah, I hope they do it right. But once again, it'll be like a familiar face that you want to see. But for me, it means like when they did Luke being trained by, Luke training Baby Yoda. That should have been done later down the road. That's such a great scene that should not have been put there. They really know how to take really good stuff and just, I don't know, they just don't know what to do with it when they get.
Well, here's the thing with what they're doing is they're bastardizing the OT stuff to bring forth their new empire. That's what they're doing. They're purging the old stuff and
their new narratives.
The only thing that matters is like if this was X-Men, right? Everyone has their favorite X-Men, but X-Men wouldn't be X-Men without Wolverine.
Yeah, and now they're not even going to call the X-Men. I don't think.
Yeah, Wolverine is Mando.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a Theory OG fan.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, Mace didn't beat Sidious. That was a trend. Well, yeah, possibly, but I still think he would have beaten Sidious.
Well, listen, Sidious would have planned it and timed it perfectly so he could get his butt saved.
Yeah.
And in doing so, because it came into fruition, he was a master planner. But let's say Anakin didn't get there in time.
Mm-hmm.
He would have got clipped indefinitely. But this is where the point comes in. He did come in time. He did defend him, and he did blow him out the window. So. OG fan.
And you better believe it's bound to happen. Marvel is not Marvel is walking a thin line as well.
Yeah,
that's true.
They're not too much better than Star Wars, to be honest with you. Although for whatever reason they tend to have better writing. I mean, they have holes galore too. But
here's the Dr. Claw moment.
All of a sudden now you can't jump onto the okay. You're such a badass. You're jumping over buildings.
I did like the ending though. I did like the ending of this episode.
What was
Oh,
the
yep.
ending? I forgot. Oh, this. Yeah.
For
Well,
sure.
Good luck.
You know what I've noticed though? People who are in touch with the dark side of the Force, they have a harder time harnessing certain abilities to do what they need to. For instance, jumping up into the sky. I bet you if it was Obi-Wan Kenobi and Qui-Gon, they would have jumped right on top of that ship.
Thank you. Now, he better get out of that tank. I don't need to see another Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Get out of that
tank.
tank.
Mark too. I was like,
You
how
know
many times are we going to
something?
see him in that tank?
You know. Well, that's right. He's got to get. He's going. We know he's going to get into his garb. We know that because they showed that in the previews, right?
Mhm.
No, they showed it as a toy in what was it? A freaking
Go ahead.
Freaking
Lou.
hot toy, the sideshow booth. They showed Darth Vader coming back in Obi-Wan Kenobi show like this.
Oh yeah.
So it basically looks like a Rogue One reissue. So
Okay. Hey, now I'm
I'm gonna
glad.
get it.
I'm glad I watched the Rogue One movie again. Well, I shouldn't say again. I watched it all the way through because isn't this Andor series
Yeah.
like a
Yep.
prequel to Rogue One?
It is.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they
It's got to be because the guy died in the
Yeah.
what's his face, and so did the K2SO droid.
Yep.
Yeah. The trailer. I have to say something about Andor. That actually looks visually movie like theater. Visually much more stunning than I mean, it's like the money in this show is so cheap.
But what did you think of Rogue One? Like now that you finished it,
Oh, remember I told you guys I thought it was serviceable but unnecessary.
Oh yeah, okay.
Serviceable but unnecessary. I get you.
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah. Although
And
there were things that I did like. I really liked the K2SO character. I did. I enjoyed him very much. But for the most part, I didn't really care about anybody in the movie. And once again, I mean, I'll tell you this: at the end, when what's her name? Jen Erso.
Jen Erso.
Mhm.
When she's running back and forth to the tower to try and get the data uploaded.
Yeah.
The scenes in space and stuff where the different fighters and Imperial cruisers just popping into might have been the best visual battle out of almost any Star Wars I've seen. It visually was awesome visually. But for the most part, I could have taken or leaving, Rogue One. But like I said, it was serviceable for those who need like a little backstory. I think it's good for them. I didn't need it personally, but yeah.
Yeah, I didn't need it, but it was nice to see, and we got cool toys out of it, and that's basically what it was about. It was about toys.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So,
Well, definitely K2SO is my favorite droid. That's for sure.
Yeah, I can't wait to get that KX because I missed out on K2.
For
So
sure.
I'm
You better believe they're going to release another K2SO, especially in the Andor series.
if
Well,
they
there's
do-
already for pipsqueaks like me. There's a 6-inch figure floating around the Black Series. I just got to keep. I've seen it a couple of times. I'll grab it again eventually. Lou rears back.
No, because I know what he's talking about. Because he's like, oh yeah, I saw it, man, but I want to get it on that discount, and I know what it means to budget. Listen, I know what it means to budget. That's the way.
Especially on those Black Series, Lou. Man, dude, I saw a carbonized Paz Vizsla. It was $36.
Dude,
36. Well, 37 was $36.99. I say you can hang.
you can
Stay
hang there for a bit.
Stay there. You know else is
Everything's
going to
going
be a. You know else is going to be a massive peg warmer.
What?
Rev, watch.
Oh,
She's going to heat those pegs up.
yeah.
They're gonna flood Target and Walmart, and they're gonna hang like the Celestials. You are.
And the new Heavy Mando for Hot Toys. The base actually says Podspizla.
Yeah, I can't wait to get that.
Man, I just want the base because I got one already.
Hell,
It's right there. Right there.
the Black Series looks awesome. I
the
want
base.
it, but
That's
I'm
his
not
point.
paying that money for it.
Nah.
I'm getting it on discount. Louis, we're talking the same language, man. I'm discount king, buddy.
No. I'm over here looking for deals, man. I usually get things at Blue Screen, right? When I feel like I'm gonna miss out. But if there's deals, free shipping, coupons, I'll go for it. I'll pull the trigger. Sometimes it happens a little too often, and I say that because I double dip. I double dip. So like I make 2 pre-orders. That counts as like, going, because I got me a Chrome Death Trooper and a Chrome Trooper, and I just wait for S-Beams to do my head sculpt because I need to put that on the Death Trooper.
And here's S-Beam getting ready to make us all jealous. He's a big show off.
Yeah.
He is.
Oh yeah, I know.
Bringing out his
need to
pause.
finish-
His
haven't finished
pause
the review yet.
Vizsla. His pause Vizsla.
I don't have a positive.
What do you got there?
Okay, here you go. I'll make you all
Django.
jealous right now. There you go.
Oh, is that? Oh, that's Django. Oh, that is Django.
Yep.
Oh,
Here you
dude,
go.
that's
Still working on the review.
Shredder, right?
Yeah.
You already know it, man. The Darth Vader of Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've been in this community way too long. I'm recognizing characters
Nice,
that I barely
dude,
know.
That's badass.
I barely know. I don't even know anything about this guy, but I've seen him a million. I know he's Shredder. That's it. I'll
Who made
tell
that
you
one?
this. There's a couple of Mutant Ninja Turtle figures. I'm like, man, this is kind of nice.
Who made that, Lou?
This is DreamX. They're not
okay.
in business anymore, and their figures are a pretty penny. Just trying to
I
get
bet. Oh man, you got
Donatello's the most. No, it's not Donnie. It's both Donnie and Mikey are the hardest ones to get because they didn't get reissues. Raph and Leo got reissues.
Oh, what's on the what's out in the stores right now, Local Lou, is the Frankenstein version of Mutant Ninja. I think it's Frankenstein Donatello or something.
It's Raphael, and Leo is Igor. Mikey is the Mummy. Donatello's the Invisible Man. April is the Bride of Frankenstein, and they just teased Master Splinter as Van Helsing.
I gotta admit, I saw the Frankenstein. Well, it looks cool.
Yeah. I'm getting them. I'm just making sure that I get my Hot Toys first.
Yeah, it looks cool. Oh, I got you. Yeah, your priorities.
Yep. Anything Turtles aftermarket is expensive.
Yeah, Turtles aftermarket is expensive, but you know what? Summertime is my turtle time.
Summertime.
Anytime it's turtle time, man.
Summertime.
Because I'm waiting for the turtle van. I got that from NECA.
Cool.
I got the my Usagi Yojimbo and the neutrinos. So I got those, waiting, to come in. But 6 scale, I got this guy. I got my custom April. I got my custom Casey, and I have my my 3-0 turtles. And he fits the bill. This is how I want Shredder to look. So I'm like, you know what? Everything else is fine. If I can find a Bebop and Rocksteady from 3-0, anyone got a hookup, let me know. We talk prices.
Rocksteady.
Same for the turtles. I want
he's looking for turtles. I'm looking for Bebop and Rocksteady. So, and I'm talking about the 6 scale.
6 scale 3 zeros. Yeah.
3-0.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Oh, there was somebody at the LOCO show that I go to that had 2 6 scale figures. One was Daredevil, and what was the second one? It was Daredevil.
Punisher.
No, but
Surfer?
I did.
Doom.
Oh, I would have gotten that.
Doom.
What was that? Was it Cap? It wasn't.
It could be Cap.
It was 2 Marvel, and I remember one being Daredevil because I had seen it online before. I went, oh wait a minute, that's a Daredevil.
From the TV show, or the
the local show. Oh, but also, hopefully tomorrow I'm heading to. I told you guys there's a store that I saw online, and I saw that they actually had 6-scale Star Wars figures. I'm gonna check that place out tomorrow. I'm driving out to it. It's a local place, and it's like a mom and pop. So I'm hoping maybe I can go in there and maybe they get in a hot toy every once or other 6 scales, and maybe they can get them for really cheap. I won't have to worry about shipping. We'll see. I'm gonna fall through there tomorrow and check.
I pray that you get one just to pop your cherry.
Well, I already got one now.
No.
A
hot toy.
What?
A hot toy. It has to be branded hot.
Okay, got you.
Okay, no cheating. Okay, we call that cheating.
Oh no. Well, actually, you're not. Well, actually, you're not gonna see a hot toy purchase from me for a while because I already have 3. Local, I already got 3 now that I'm trying to decide which one of the 3 I'm gonna get.
Which 3?
One I can't tell you about because it's a real killer deal that I found online, and I don't want to spread it around because it might get sold.
Put it in the chat.
I could do
The
that.
private chat.
Private chat, yeah.
Second one is Rorschach.
Yep.
Ooh.
But my first choice, and I'm waiting for the first choice, I got to get the Indiana Jones from Present Toys. Must have that. That's my first.
Okay.
And I don't want to go ahead and buy one of the other 2, and then they drop the Indy
For sure.
because my pockets aren't deep like that. So I want to do Indy first.
Watch
But
when
at the same time, the third figure that I looked at that's running so cheap, I don't know how long it's going to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get you. But then we call that the nest egg. That's the nest egg.
I just got to be patient.
You got a nest egg. You got a nest egg. Indiana Jones. You already know how much the pre-order is going to be. Nest egg that money and put it aside for him. Like you know how to do that.
It's already
done.
waiting.
It's already done. So now,
as a matter of fact, Lou, I ordered the Han Solo. It was confirmed, and a few hours later, I got another a notice saying that it got canceled. Literally, they were processing my order for it, and they ran out.
Oh, for the indie?
Yeah.
Literally. Yeah. So that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for any one of these folks to restock, particularly six corner, because they had it for $130. Everybody else is $160, $200.
And watch when they reissue that, Hot Toys is going to come out and have their own Indiana Jones.
Well, I'm not going to buy Hot Toys anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Because it'd be out of my price range anyway. It'd be, now it'll be like $350 for an Indy.
They would, yeah. Sadly,
We can do Indy from Indiana Jones 5. Watch.
Oh, yeah. That's coming. That's coming.
They already got a great Harrison Ford sculpt right there.
Okay, cocky blue tattoo. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's the only Han Solo I got. I got to get the young one to go with
This is the only Han Solo I got.
It's my man. He's my fave. He's my favorite.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Shame I didn't get the
Who's everybody's favorite? Who's everybody's absolute favorite Star Wars character? Mine's Han Solo.
Ooh, Yoda. Attack of the Clones Yoda.
Okay. Big. Who's your favorite Star Wars character?
It's a good one.
Wow.
I have to think on that for a little bit.
Interesting. I thought, okay.
Think on that.
Blue? I'm surprised you guys are thinking on it. S? Oh, S beam said, I ain't got time for
it
this.
either have to be Luke or Obi-Wan.
Okay.
Yeah, my
Loco-
second favorite is Mando.
I'm sorry, Loco, what's your first favorite?
Yoda.
Of course.
Attack of the Clones
Oh, Yoda, that's right.
That's the first one. The second one is Din Djarin. So
Din Djarin?
For
yeah.
sure. Yeah.
My second. Wait. What's your favorite Star Wars character? Oh,
Qui-Gon.
Yeah, dude.
Guess what?
Yeah.
Well, he's my favorite Jedi.
He's flexing on us now.
The reason why he's not my favorite character is because he wasn't there long enough. But he's my favorite Jedi. That's for damn sure.
right there.
My second favorite
Small.
character in Star Wars is Grand Moff Tarkin. That is my
Oh, nice.
dude. Let me tell you something. Grand Moff Tarkin put the fear. He's the only one that can put the fear in Darth Vader. He told Darth Vader what to do, and Darth Vader said, by your command, baby. I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Grand Moff Tarkin was a baller, baby.
Yeah, there was a comic book of like Tarkin and Vader, and Tarkin whooped his ass.
Tarkin is my boy, bro.
Dude,
That's the other thing I didn't like about Rogue One. Horrible thing they did with Grand Moff Tarkin. It absolutely looked out of place. What they also should have did with Princess Leia, which I would have preferred more and have been a little bit more classy, just show the back of her head holding up.
Yeah, the Shamuk.
She could have been holding, you know what I'm saying? Just show it and have her voice. They shouldn't have showed her face. They should have showed the back of her head.
Yeah, if you
I
go
think
on
that would have
YouTube,
been satisfying.
go on YouTube, look up Shamuk. Shamuk. He did their face so much better. It actually looks like them. He deep faked it.
Yeah,
It actually looks like them. Even that and Leia part. That's why Disney hired him, because showing him up.
Well, I don't know if you guys ever saw this channel called Collider. They did a deep fake with, it was Harrison Ford and George Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, it is the funniest thing you'll ever see.
Yeah. What was cool, Shamuk took Solo and put Harrison Ford's face on the young Solo. It looked great.
It's scary how good they're getting with this.
Yeah.
You know who's doing it now? They're getting ready to come out with a concert, and they said this thing is going to revolutionize concert going forever. It's supposed to be mind-boggling. It's this new ABBA concert series. ABBA is going to be avatars. So this concert thing that they're doing, they're going to be avatars, and they're doing this whole new, they're going to be doing this whole different technology. And they showed the figures. Oh my God, I don't know if they're still tweaking them, but they're really close to looking lifelike. They look like ABBA when they were out in the 70s. Okay. So ABBA won't be, the physical beings won't be on stage. Their avatars will be on stage. It looks killer.
Nice.
So that deep fake is it's here to stay. Yeah. But they said
it's gonna get better.
Yeah. Everybody's gonna have a holodeck in their home.
Well,
eventually,
I want to make a holodeck.
Eventually, it's gonna be like a den or a playroom. They're going to be people who can actually come in and convert your just like they would come in and put in, electrical system or a sound system. They're going to be businesses. They're going to come to your house. If you want a holographic room, they're going to be able to construct one for you.
That'd be cool.
Oh, it's going to happen.
Holodeck, man.
Just like 3D printers are going to be like microwaves. Everybody's going to have one soon.
Yeah, pretty close.
This year, I'm not waiting. I'm getting mine this year.
You get
I
one.
want to get everybody a 3D printer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude.
Because I want to get head sculpts of everybody that I've been in streams with, right? And I want to make us either troopers or Jedi. Troopers or Jedi or even Sith. Custom figures.
Beam is really pissing me off today.
This was one of the fourth one that I got in ever.
Man, and it's that face sculpt.
I got the Vader Tarkin 2-pack.
So
that was like the fourth one that ever came in for me. So
yeah,
these guys are awesome.
That's the only way to get Tarkin, right? That's the only way to get Tarkin.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I want to say they sold them separately at one point.
Yeah, and then they had 2-pack. Yeah.
And then they had the 2-pack. And that's the one I packed.
How long have you had them?
Oh, 5 years now.
What was he going for when you first got him?
Oh, I think it was like 4 something. The 2-pack.
Wow, even back then.
Oh, I got Vader and Tarkin.
Oh, in a 2-pack.
Yeah.
Only $400.
If I remember correctly, I had to look it up.
Tarkin came with a chair, right?
I wish I can get.
Yep,
And
came with a chair.
Oh my God.
This is what I'm saying, Mike. Like back then, Hot Toys, they'll throw in everything in there, baby.
But see,
and they still throwing in everything. It's just that the price went up for a single figure. That's what
I'll never find Grand Moff Tarkin on sale somewhere. Never. I gotta find somebody independent who's just selling their shit. Otherwise, I'm not gonna get that guy.
470.
470.
Yeah, 2-pack 470. Yeah.
Can you do me a? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, Tarkin was separate. Then you could get the Vader 2. Oh, he was separate. Tarkin separate was $235 on Sideshow.
Cool.
Can you do me a favor? Can you just go full screen again? And can I see the full figure? Oh, that's my boy. It was so cool.
See the boots and everything.
Oh, he said, he said he pulled a okie doke Princess Leia. I'm blowing your planet up anyway. I don't give a. He didn't give a damn. He's the baddest.
Yep.
Yeah, that head sculpt is phenomenal.
It's phenomenal, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know why people say Qui-Gon was done poorly. He looks phenomenal.
What?
Yeah.
Close.
He looks that is
he looks
great.
awesome.
That's one of the best sculpts I've ever
No,
seen.
the blogger photo is not doing it justice.
Yeah.
That's basically what it was.
That is one of the best. That's Liam Neeson all day.
Almost killed it. Like, ugh.
See, that's people just talking their heads.
Blue, you have that, right? You have Qui-Gon, right?
I do. Yep. Yeah, he looks awesome in hand, man. Just like that.
I need a hookup. I need y'all guys to let me know anything in your side of the world on your comic book shops that they have any Jedi or Sith available. Let me know. Let me know. Okay, just like you say, yo, Luke, this is available. Let me know when you want it.
I can't find that Qui-Gon Jinn in the Black Series anywhere. That is hard. That is impossible to. I'm going on the internet. It's hard. Oh, come on, man. Oh my God.
That's the look. That's the look.
Oh
Yeah, I couldn't pass these guys up.
no. Oh man.
I got a Tales of the Jedi series coming out, and that's going to be like a young Count Dooku with a young Qui-Gon.
Ooh.
Yep.
Well,
That's later this year too, isn't it?
Ooh.
Didn't it say 2022?
Yeah.
Who's doing it?
Oh, it's animated.
Can somebody please tell Hot Toys to give us a Count Kestis, please?
Oh, I know. Yeah, right? Well, they got the second game coming out, so hopefully they get smart. I'm
just started playing the game now. I'm like, yo, this guy is cool. I like that. He got a lightsaber. He got a double lightsaber too. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, dude, the whole game is badass.
And then you can change the colors of your droid, man. Come on.
BD1, I think that's the
BD1. Yeah, BD1. And it's cool. It just hangs on his little shoulder and shit. That I like that. It's like the monkey on the back. It just gives me vibes of both Chewie and C3 and Yoda with Luke. Just like a little monkey on my back. I got a little monkey on my back.
Yep. Yeah.
A little parrot, like a pirate. Look at that Liam Neeson head sculpt.
Oh, come on, man. He's such a badass.
Hang on, let me
I wish he could have lived and just
I know.
He was so damn badass.
Yep.
But then Star Wars won't be Star Wars no more. It'll be Taken Part 600.
That's a great fucking sculpt.
It is.
You know what they should do? They should actually make a Qui-Gon Jinn series. Before he was.
Oh my
kind of
God! What are they?
Look at
they smoking.
Tales of the Jedi.
What are they smoking when they're talking about? Oh, it doesn't look. I mean, are you out of your mind?
Yeah. But I think that's the animated series is going to be the prequel Qui-Gon at some point as well.
look at Blue. What do you? See. This is the this is the artist.
You know he's looking at something.
There's something up with his eye.
You got a soft bristle brush.
Let me tell you something, man. Beam can find something in the most perfect thing. we were looking at that. What was the what's his face?
I see turtles. I see turtles behind Beam.
Oh, yeah.
Beam like him some turtles.
Hold
Oh,
up.
we were talking about Moff Gideon. That's
Oh,
damn
yeah.
near perfect. He was like, no. There should be a little bit more red in the skin. And damn it, you got to admit, yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
He can find anything.
Yeah.
Listen,
Oh, what are you doing, dude? Oh my God, he's destroying his figure.
No, he's not. He's not painting it. He's actually removing something that's in the corner.
There was something there. I
He's
don't
such
know
a
where it came from, but there was something there.
Such a badass.
Question, Beam. What do you think about this new Vulture that's coming out with motorized wings?
It's interesting. It's tempting. It's interesting.
You know what I'm gonna say?
I don't
I'm gonna
know.
say something that's gonna be very controversial.
Look what's behind him, though. He's got his on.
Yeah, I
You got-
mine.
Both of you got the same, right? Yep. Jazz.
Now-
No.
Yep. Now,
Yeah,
here's the thing.
Yeah.
How pointless it is to have motorized wings on a figure when you use it for display purposes, right? Now you turn that bad boy on, it's basically a little fan in your display case. The vibrations alone is going to cause your figures to
Fall over.
Jeez, man, yo.
That likeness is crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Beam,
one of
I'm
the
gonna
best.
send you my address. You can
That
send it
is
to me.
one of the best head sculpts I've ever seen. I'm sorry. Looks great.
Mhm.
Like, it's soft, but I think that's good because this is younger Liam Neeson. This is not
Right.
older Liam Neeson.
Exactly. Although he's got I think he's got a movie coming out. That looks bad. They need to make a figure of him now. This movie coming out, he looks badass.
Yeah.
So is this what Shredder looks like underneath?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. I like that sculpt. That looks cool.
Yeah.
This is taken from the animation. So
Mm-hmm.
take his head off. Because it comes with two heads. He has a maskless head and he has this head.
Okay.
That's cool.
Very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a dope figure, man. It's really dope. I'm glad I found it.
That's sweet.
Sticker price. I found it for sticker price.
Dang.
Okay.
It was only one available. I snatched them up.
You got it for what? What do you mean by sticker price?
Sticker price. This figure was running $215 at Big Bad Toy Store. $215. That was sticker price. And then you had the $4 shipping plus the tax or whatever, right?
Okay.
So with the shipping and handling altogether, I paid $230. But it wasn't from Big Bad Toy Store. This was at a mom and pop comic shop. Doing the research on and looking for it because crazy people on Evil Bay wanted
Evil Bay.
they wanted $1,000 for him.
Oh, of course.
He's not worth $1,000.
Anything, said anything Turtles aftermarket, man. You're giving up a kidney.
Yeah. Also, did you hear about the Gundam TMNT? They showed up. They showed up stills of the Gundam style Ninja Turtles, and they comes with a turtle pilot that fits in the back of his shell, and the shell transforms for the pilot to come in and out. And it's like in one of the hexagon shapes that it goes inside. It's dope. It's dope.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Dope.
Well, gentlemen, we've gone over 3 hours, and I still got to start dinner for the kids.
All righty.
It's Tuesday. We're doing tacos.
Tacos.
Ooh, Taco Tuesday.
Tuesday. I had tuna.
Ooh.
Tuna.
Hey, you gotta
But,
watch the Lego movie now. Taco Tuesday.
Ooh.
Was that
The
again?
Lego movie?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I just want to thank you guys for being here on a Tuesday. I'm going to try to do this again on Monday next week.
Okay.
Get it back to Mondays. I mean,
Yeah, we've had
Tuesdays.
the Mondays, so that's why.
Yeah.
So it's been on Tuesday.
Birthday parties, both Mondays.
Yeah.
I forgot about yesterday. So
So Monday, are we doing the afternoons?
5:30 again. 5:30 again. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yep, that's the plan.
Because I can make it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can make it because I ain't got nothing for Monday.
And I get decent sleep.
Both.
So yeah, that's the plan. I think I like these times. I like this time of day.
I like it
works out
too,
well.
man. It's perfect. As a matter of fact, my normal dinner hour is between 5 and 6, so I can literally eat dinner and then. Well, I had something to eat just before we came on. It's just perfect. Got a full stomach, ready to talk smack.
Hell yeah.
Always ready to talk smack with Mike. Come on, like here's the thing. We could disagree, but
I'm not known as the man who hates everything for nothing.
You don't hate everything. You pick it apart.
Yeah.
You pick it apart. Only Star Wars fans can pick apart Star Wars.
I'm a vivisectionist. that's my true occupation. I'm a vivisectionist. All right, fellas. Yeah, it's been fun.
Hell yeah. I want to thank the chat for coming in, talking, giving us things to talk about.
Smack too.
Talking some smack with each other.
Talking smack as well.
Was that Funky Cold Santa, Andre, Niculio, the great and powerful OG fan when Star Wars was just Star Wars.
Come on, say
another one.
I want to hear this one.
There's a black man can't drink.
There you go. Yeah, baby.
Should I put a drink on there? Black man can't
question
drink?
mark. That's right. Black man can't drink.
Listen.
What?
Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that bell notification. And everybody in the chat, y'all all shills for Disney, okay? I don't want to hear it, all right? Y'all watching the same stuff we watching, okay?
Shielding for Disney.
Yeah.
Man, Disney don't pay me nothing. I wish they did. I don't have to pay Disney Plus prices. Shit.
Right. Well, Big Collector, Loco Lou, Michael Elliott, Blue Tattoo. Thank you for joining me today on this fine Tuesday talking about Obi-Wan. We'll be back next Monday talking Obi-Wan, talking any figures that drop, showing off our toys. Should we have gotten any in the past week? But that'll do it for us. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, always be kind, and join us for the next one. That's what I wanted to put in. Come join us for the next one.
See you guys.